Man, Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth. Every time, woohoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. Man, we got a good one tonight, man. Man. Well, you know I like to pop up on them. If you got about 15 videos with me starring in them, it's a commercial. And at that point, I feel like I need to make a public appearance on your channel because I appreciate the commercials. I appreciate the focus in making sure that you had that conversation with the God killer. Man, what's good, man? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the community of skeptics, man. Y'all see what it is, man. I'm going right there. Got the video where I popped up on FBA-Ron. I call him AKA Ron Pseudo. And the conversation got there. But it's very, very difficult to conversate with the brother because he wanted to define every word, every sentence, every, like, okay, yeah, you do got to divine words for clarity, but not in the middle of a daggone question, man. And then his help came, the pseudo sophisticate, Lex Vortex, and raw pseudo L. We don't even know who the hell that is, but he popped up. And you know what they say? When some clowns jumped up to get beat down, broken down to the very last compound. See how it sounds? Well, that's my man Carol Small with that. Yeah, that's back in the day. Yeah, they jumped up and they got smacked down and beat down. Yeah, so we're going to play it. Man, it's fire if y'all can get through it. Man, Dr. Dennis Winkler Assar is in the building. You should pop up on him one day. That's how you do him. Just pop up on him. Might not use some of the choice words I use, but sometimes you got to play the game like that when you're on the road, because that was a road game for me. See, we travel around here, man. We absolutely do. So let me go ahead and get this in here, and we're going to see how we rocked out. For sure. Let me get up in here. Let me get this right. Come on now. Let's get this going. Put a one of y'all can hear it. It ain't on yet, but it's coming. Give it a minute. Let it get in queue. I can't hear you, Ron.
Oh, my bad. I knocked myself off the microphone. I can hear you clear.
All right. Y'all still on there talking about the same thing? Or not?
No, yeah, I didn't mute him. I didn't kick him off. He left.
Let me make this point, y'all. Hold on. And then I'm gonna make this point, and I'm gonna get to you, and I'm gonna get to you. So the reason, first of all, Nubian don't mean black. Nobody says that. The only reason those people in Sudan or even in that area was called Nubians because of Rosner. I believe it was Rosner. He just out the blue just named them that, and he was calling them Negroes, having nothing to do with black. The word "new" means gold, man. So it don't mean black. He wanted to call them Negroes, and he felt like they was slaves, just like the Negroes in America. He made the name up. That's not what indigenous people call themselves at all. So it don't mean that. So the only reason a Nubian would call himself a Nubian is the same way that people in America would call themselves black, because of colonialism.
Wait, stop.
Yeah, that's
now.
We don't got
that's false. Because in America, there's a track record where we called ourselves. There's a timeline. We called ourselves Negro. We called ourselves color all the way until the 1960s. Ron, and then we said black, and that had nothing to do with a colonizer.
I'm not there yet, Ron.
Okay.
No, I think you jumping on purpose, bro.
Nah, because we didn't call ourselves black.
I said
in this after a colonizer, we didn't do that.
I'm saying we did not call ourselves black.
No, we did in the 1960s. The Black Power movement. We did.
The 1960s. So the same reason the Nubian called himself that is colonialism, bro.
No. That's different though. Okay.
The time, you're talking time, right?
Right.
So on purpose, he confused the conversation. All I was trying to establish at that point was indigenous people did not call themselves black people. And my reference was the Nubians did not call themselves Nubians. That was Rosner, the Egyptologist, that did that. The Portuguese called those people below the Sahara, they called them Negroes. That's all I was trying to establish. And it took us 25 minutes to get there. Let us continue.
I'm talking
the reason. I'm not saying how we adopted it and turned it. It's like the word nigga.
No, right? No. Okay. Listen, let me establish this first, which I shared with Sheffer. So you have something called an ethnonym. That's what you're labeled, right?
I don't want
historically.
I want to hear that, bro.
Okay. No, this is important because okay. Listen. You do, because this gonna level you up. You have something called a.
You could never level me up, Ron.
Okay, I got you. So what's an exonym?
Ron, you're not. This is what I'm not going to do. This is not some wild ass. You come out of nowhere pop quiz shit.
No, this is important to what an exonym. Are you at least?
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, Ron.
You got to know what the exonym is.
Ron,
you want to make that claim?
Ron, I'm not going to let you drag me into terms we can all look up. What I will tell you.
Okay, right. You said nigga, right? You said nigga. Is that true? Did you say nigga?
I'm saying with Ron, You know I'm not the one for the trickology, bro.
No, it's not trickology. When you said we were called nigger, right? You said that.
No, I said they called us that, and I said
right,
and we changed it. And I was trying
right.
Dove in with the super question pop quiz.
Wait. So before you do that, let me say this:
African American. So you can't.
Wait. No. Wait. Just slow down. Slow down.
Nigga from Sudanese. You can get.
Okay, just slow down. Just slow down because right now you're in and out anyway. Your audio's in and out. Okay, you just said that we were called nigger, right? Bahar ER. And you would admit that was from the white man, our enslavers, not a colonizer, because we didn't have no colonizer, we had enslavers. So enslavers called us N-I-G-G-E-R. Is that correct?
It was Negro first. Negro, the word is
Okay. Right. Now, they called us Negro. Well, first of all, English speaking people is not going to choose the word Negro. They got that from the Portuguese, my guy.
Right. That guy.
Okay, so I'm just giving the proper timeline. I'm saying when people in the UK, English speaking people, when they got us from the Portuguese, we borrowed their terminology and not their definition. Okay, we were unaware because we don't speak English. The UK don't speak English. People don't speak Spanish. They speak English. So all they know is the Portuguese was calling us negro. So they said Negro in an English accent. They had no idea that English meant black. They just called us what the Portuguese called us without a definition. Okay, so I want to establish that. English people don't speak Spanish. So they called us Negro and then they end up calling us colored afterwards. Okay. So now we didn't, so the UK people didn't know that English meant black. They just knew that this is what Portuguese people called them. I want those slaves over here. Okay, Negroes over here. And the word is negro, not Negro. So the fact they called us Negro, that's more proof that they didn't know what they were saying. They didn't know the definition of Spanish. Okay, so that was the English rendition of the word in Spanish, negro. Okay, so when they got us over here, they came up with their own definition what Negro meant. They didn't borrow that from the Portuguese. But even still, the fact that they called us Negro, is that something we called ourselves? No, right? They called us that. That's called an exonym. And then you said we changed that, bro. When we changed it, that's called an endonym. That matters in language. You don't know that. You don't care to know that. But that exonym versus endonym, that's a big grammatical problem that got to be divided. You cannot combine it to an interchangeable. You can't interchange them.
So what you doing?
So white folks.
Hold on. So what you doing is confusing the audience.
No, you're confused. Because I talk about this all the time. You're confused, my guy. The audience not confused.
You're confusing the audience because you get right back to my point. What was my point? My point was that we didn't name ourselves that. That was my point. You took us around just to
say. No, let me add to that. When you don't name yourself, that's called an exonym.
Hey, bro.
Go ahead, finish.
You put the technical names on it to say the same thing I was saying.
That's important though. Why not be accurate?
No, listen to what I'm saying, bro. No Africans on planet Earth call themselves black. Not nobody.
You're standing in. No, but black Americans did though.
No, they did not.
Okay, so in the 1960s, we didn't say we're black and proud.
Okay, so we put it on the timeline. That's how we do that. You can't get me with the extraordinary. I'm gonna give you a technical term.
Wait, but you just said nobody did that, and I said we did. You didn't argue that.
So basically, you trying to play the trick game now.
No. I'm playing grammatical games. This is called grammar, my guy.
What's called
ethnonym is a grammatical term.
Trick the audience. You know why it's trick?
No.
Nope. You have to say that to that guy that you call the tether. You gotta tell him that.
But he hung up though. So I'm talking to you now because you're making the same mistake he's making.
No, I'm not. No, you know I'm not making the same mistake because see what I'm saying? I live in No, I know we didn't. We went from hold on, bro. We went from Negro.
Right. You're just went from Negro to what? Wait. You're breaking up. You went from Negro to what?
I said we transitioned from Negro to colored.
Okay, stop. So color. Who named us colored?
Yo, listen to what I'm saying, bro.
No. I want you to establish who called us colored people.
You do that. You know what? Now I get it. You want to have the difficult conversation.
No, I want to establish facts. I want you to agree with me.
It's called the flim-flam. It's called the make the conversation muddy and murky and go around in circles when all I was trying to say was that colonial powers came in and they named us black people. They also named themselves white people in the 1700s. And he know I know that. He not talking to FBA, don't know what the hell is going on, fresh into the wisdom and the knowledge. He know he talking to me. I fought the whole Egyptian argument, the pseudo killers, and we know what the hell black people is and how we took it and made it out. Man, that's not what I'm saying, but on purpose, he do that, hoping I forget what the hell I'm talking about. He does it at a high, on purpose, sophisticated level. Pay attention. Get out the stopwatch. How many times do he talk, and don't even let me get it in? It's called a conversation and not a damn lecture. We're having conversations. It's a gentleman's game. He does not allow that to happen. Why? Because it's simple. Prior to white people, we did not call ourselves black people or negro. We just did not. It's a one statement that he don't let me get off. Come on, man. Why all that? Because there's a narrative trying to be promoted here. Let us keep going. Here we go. Make sure, let me get this right. You have to say that to that guy that you call.
Agree with the facts. Hey,
no.
who called us colored?
Nah.
So you don't want to answer who called us colored? See, this is called deception. This is called motives. Who called us colored?
It's not pertinent to the conversation, bro.
Yes, it is. You just said we went from Negro to color, and I said Negro. White folks called us Negro. That's an acronym. Who called us colored? Was it white folks or ourselves? Which one?
You know what I don't understand, yo? You think you nice with this thing right here, yo? And
hey, bro, I'm just asking you a historical question. Who called us colored? White people, or we called ourselves colored?
Hey, Ron, guess what you doing? I was trying to establish 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I'm just dealing with specifics. No. Who called us colored? You don't want to answer that? Okay, let me help you out. White people called us colored too. That's called an exonym. Go ahead. I'm done now. Go ahead.
I'm saying why? So you saying is we gotta fight every inch? Is that how we do it?
Yes. That defeats pseudoisms.
So you're getting back to what I'm saying. Yes. What I said was that no people on planet Earth in Africa call themselves. That's what I said.
I agree with you.
But that's also, if you agree with me, that's all you had to say.
Okay, I agree with you.
I know, but why would you do all that?
Because I know that people don't know the difference between somebody calling you something and you calling yourself something. It's called exonym versus endonym. That matters, bro. That's English. That's language. That's definitions. That matters. That's a real reality. That matters, bro.
Doesn't matter in this.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Hold on. Let me tell you why.
You don't see the value, but it matters.
Listen, it's not germane to this conversation.
Yes, it is. 100%. We're talking about language.
Because
that's grammar.
Because you know that I know. Because I fought this fight for 5 years ago.
Right. The ethnonym, endonym, demonym, you don't know that shit, bro. That's my shit. Nobody's ever talked about that but me in the scene.
That's all Wu John I'm talking about.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Right. Okay. So what's the demonym? Give me an example.
Man, I said that's what Wu John I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, I guarantee he is not talking about demonyms, exonyms. I know he hasn't, bro. You forgot. Wu John was part of my shit for like the last year in the pandemic. What? He never said those terms.
And you know what, bro? Yeah, you don't want to have it. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get it.
Yeah, but you're lying, though, my guy. You're lying. Yo, what I'm telling you, is that it's important for Black people, African people, and Caribbean people to understand what an ethnonym is, an endonym, and an exonym. That's very important.
Yo, when you lay them terms out and you teaching, right, then it's important. But when you having a conversation with an African American who you know,
I have no idea what that is.
Man, okay, man. So now, whatever. And again, I don't know what the FBA is. So we on the same.
Okay. Do you know what a Black American is, though?
Nope.
Okay, how about a black person? You know what that is? A black person?
Oh, just like you don't know what African. Nope, not at all, bro.
Okay. Well, a black person was federally recognized in 1970. Not African American.
What you talking about?
Black people were federally recognized in 1970, my guy.
So since we can't, let me get this straight. Why you lying?
Yeah.
Why
you're not ready, my guy.
Why you lying on me, nigga?
On what? Go ahead. And look, I'm the N-word now, but keep in mind, chat, and this is for your audience too. Now, I never said nothing. You've been calling everybody the N-word. I'm
gonna ask you again, bro. Why you lying?
Go ahead. Explain the lie. Go ahead.
Nigga, you have never known me to call myself a fucking Pan-African. Never.
Okay. So can I respond? Okay, go ahead. And let me know what's my goal.
Yo, nigga, why you keep telling your audience that when you know motherfucking well I ain't never been that? Why you playing with me, yo? Why would you lie to them, yo? If you good with it, if you nice with your language and your sword fighting, intellectual, then you don't gotta come up with no lies, bro. Why you lying like that?
So can I respond now?
I'm listening.
Okay. So watch this.
No, answer the question like you do everybody.
I am. Now you said it's my goal, right? I'll let you go.
No, like you.
Okay.
Yes or no? Have you known me to call myself a fucking Pan-African? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you. So why you keep saying?
Okay. So now let me finish. Then. I said no.
Okay. So why
now I can't continue now. I said no. He got what he wanted. But I can't explain.
Man, look, everybody know damn well I'm not round here calling myself a Pan-African. Come on, man. I say I'm an atheist first. Simple. That ain't hard. He doing it on purpose, though. When I'm not around, when he just on his show, that's what he do. That's what he do. So he got his audience believing that's a Pan-African. Well, I mean, what? Watch. As we progress in this conversation, it's going to become brutally clear. This was a great discourse. Trust me. If you can get through him being sophisticated in his approach to act like this and turn left, it's a conversation, yo. And I'm always up for the challenge. Let us continue down the road, man. Big up to everybody in the chat, man. Seriously. Big up to everybody. All the pseudo killers, all the moderators, Detroit. I see you, man. Was good. I see you, gentlemen. 30. What it do? Galls. I see you, man. Everybody that's in there listening, man. Sit back. It's going to get real good when Lex and them get in there. It's going to get real good. All right. Let us continue, man.
Now he's cutting in now.
Why you tell niggas I'm on? Why you?
Okay, so let me explain now.
The next question, I'm prep you. Go ahead.
No. Let me get back to that. Yeah, so, family, you don't have to admit you're something. That's the trick ball.
What, nigga?
So wait, bro. It's my turn to explain why I'm saying what I'm saying about you. So you gotta listen now. You can't be cutting in and calling me the N-word. I don't call you by the way, I've never called you the N-word, I think ever.
What?
But every time we talk, I'm the N-word. I don't know how that shit works. But
these of us niggas.
Huh. Okay, what, bro? I don't call nobody black or African American the N-word. I call you what you want to be called. You want to be called African American? I'm gonna call you African American. I will not call you the N-word. That's for shit sure. Okay, so anyway, so I know that people don't gotta call themselves something. This is called throwing rocks and hiding your hand. Like they don't want to admit they're Pan-African because they don't want us to attack them about Pan-Africanism. So they throw rocks and hide. They throw rocks under Pan-Africanism and then they hide their hands. See, I never said I was that. But all of his arguments, for one, he constantly called himself African American. He never says he's black. You getting beat up. Wait. He constantly called himself African American like a Pan-Africanist. Right. Okay, his whole inner circle are Pan-Africanists. Okay, all of his talking points, all of his rebuttals against us are Pan-African rebuttals and talking points, bro. So if you quack like a Pan-Africanist, if you walk like a Pan-Africanist, if you pray like a Pan-Africanist, bro, you are a Pan-Africanist. I'm done.
Now? So by your own admission, you've never heard me call myself an African American. So now, as long as you was with me, have you ever known me to be a fucking African? I'm a fucking Pan-African.
I always thought you were, bro. I was shocked when you said you were. You weren't. I was shocked.
Your lies. Lie. You never know me to be that, yo.
Why you think I questioned you on Garvey? I thought you was a Pan-Africanist.
You made that shit up, yo. Yo, you know I got hundreds of videos, yo. Don't you know you the been pulled that clip, nigga? That's you.
Bro, it's look, I'm the N-word, like a Pan-Africanist. You dig? See, your Pan-Africans call us N-words, disrespectful terms.
You ain't never known me to be no fucking Pan-African, bro.
Hey, bro, your whole position is Pan-Africanism.
Let me get this straight. So you basically saying that my cousins, my aunts and uncles are Pan-African. They don't even know about this shit, but they call themselves
African. I don't know about them, but I know about you. Okay, let me ask you this question.
I know. I'm asking right now because you rapid Nuwapian question a nigga like you ain't got no damn sense. It's senseless.
Well, no. When you're in an interrogation, detectives ask questions. When you're in trial, you get questioned by lawyers. So questioning is the best form to get information, my guy. This ain't got nothing to do with religion.
What you are, nigga. So you have never known.
Now, I'm all these N-words, by the way, and I'm treating him with total respect, brotherhood. But he's calling me every N-word in the sun, under the sun. Look, he's still doing it.
Yo, so you saying it's brotherhood and you told niggas I'm on drugs and getting high?
Okay, no. I said I don't know based upon your position. I said I don't know. Listen what I said. I said I don't know if he got, and I said it's about everybody, ain't just you.
What?
I said I don't know. I said I don't know if he needs. Look, I said it's about everybody. I said I don't know if they off medication, on medication, or on a narcotic. But I said their position is.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. When y'all say what y'all say out y'all mouth about what drugs I used to use or what you think I'm using, just remember that. Just remember that I told you. Y'all ain't get that from nobody from Baltimore, Maryland. Y'all don't even understand the culture in Baltimore, Maryland. Simple as that. I grew up in an environment where the niggas that got money sniff dope and sniff cocaine. Y'all act like people in Hollywood don't do drugs. Y'all tripping. So it wasn't looked down upon. It just wasn't. And I'm tired of these fools on the internet telling me I'm how what I do. I told y'all. Y'all didn't tell me. I ain't had to told y'all nothing. Can't look at me and tell I did nothing. I ain't been high since my damn 20s. And I'm damn near 60. That's some wild shit to say. And then when I jump on the panel, start backpedaling 100 miles an hour, running backwards. 100 miles an hour back. Well, I was just saying, I really know you what I heard you. We supposed to have gentlemen conversations, man. And I'm going to work on this being my last show of cussing because I went over there and when Lex got on there, I already know when Lex Vortex come around, I don't want to have no conversation with him because he a disrespectful little F. See how I cleaned that up? He disrespectful and he disingenuous. I can talk to unbiased, right? Because we really know each other. I done talked to him. I done met him in person. And for all the FBA, don't overwhoop it. He was at the vaccine debate. He was looking up stuff. He wasn't no daggone researcher. Let's get all this straight. Don't play with me. I know where all the bones is buried at. Unbiased ain't never been my competition for me. We met him. He was a Hebrew, mighty Hebrew or something, or a nation. I don't know what he was. Trust me. So y'all new to this, and I'm true to it. So I'm working on how I look. So enjoy this one. What I tell you is, when we have these conversations, it's important for each person having a conversation to be honest. It is important when you make a mistake at what you're saying. So, I got that wrong. If you get me on a point, I'm going to say, no, I didn't mean it. Just like a document when I said the 1700s, I was trying to get the date out of the guy and I said it wrong. And I said, hold on, bro. I said that wrong. That is okay in these conversations. See, the conversations need to be had so y'all can hear it. And that's why this conversation was so damn good, because y'all could hear it. It's some points I want y'all to hear. We going back and forth over the black thing. We push off of that. Then we argue about the FBA being a thing, and we do all that, and then Lex and them jump on there, and I'm arguing. I'm saying, Ron, you have changed, bro. You used to run with us, yo. We pseudo killers, bro. I said, you let pseudos get on the panel. No, I don't. I ain't supposed to read it. Okay, bro. And let's get right on that panel and you do the pseudo killer the pseudo judo sophisticated jump. And I said, Ron, you agree with that? He wouldn't answer it. He told me, talk to him. I said, whoa. I say, Ron, no, I'm asking about Charles Darwin. The man couldn't even tell me about Charles Darwin. All of a sudden, Ron. Then there's another crazy guy on there, Rael Pseudo, and we get to cussing each other because they always trying to get at me. Because it'd be the first chance in their life to have a conversation with me. It's wild. Crazy. And I beat him up. But what I proved in this particular episode is that one, Ron, he don't correct nobody on the panel. He let him do everything he want to do, talk to pseudo mumbo jumbo, don't correct none of that. And it's a wild atmosphere when that ain't how we showed him how it's supposed to be. It's a standard he come up out of when he was around us. I'm not letting nobody from Reggie to Asar to anybody. Anybody can get it. Africans can't get it. Mexicans can't get it. Pseudo killers can't get it. I'm a raw squad can't get it. Any goddamn body can get it. 8 to 80 and blind, crippled, and crazy. Guess what? Brother Ankh can get it. That's the atmosphere we fostered around here. Now let us get back to this healthy conversation. Big up to Apex Pseudo Killer, Kick Door Low. Big up. Here we go. Let us proceed.
So foolish that they have to be on something because otherwise they're just lying to the people.
Okay, Ron.
Which is deception.
You know what, Ron? So you said I was on some medication from doctors.
So you call me Pseudo-Ron. Prove I'm pseudo. Start. Prove that.
Nigga, I'm gonna stay with we can get on that.
Yeah. Prove one talking point where I fit the definition of pseudo.
Bro, because you're in a pseudo organization, nigga.
No. Prove one thing I ever said that's anti-science. Start right now. Go.
What? The whole black motherfucking indigenous black motherfucker is pseudoscience.
I never said that.
You in it?
No. Go ahead. I'll let you go. I'm saying no, but finish. I'm gonna go after you.
The same way you faked me out with the fake ass acting like I'm an African American. No, my fault. Acting like I'm a fucking Pan African. It's the same way I'm saying you round all the pseudos, so I'm thinking you're a fucking pseudo too.
Yeah, but you never heard me say any talking point of such.
You never heard me give
I constantly say that I have African ancestry and I came on slave shit. That's my position. No, so not. You making up some other shit, that's you.
So hold on, yo. So if you got a panel full of pseudos and they making pseudo scientific points and you amen that shit, you're a pseudo.
No. Because I can say you hang with Brother Reggie, who have a pseudo black African plan that's complete garbage, fake legalese, fake pseudo lawyer shit, fake pseudo politician shit, straight garbage, and you would disconnect yourself from that. So, but then you'll say I can't disconnect myself with other talking points that's around me. Okay, that's goofy talk, man. That's goofy talk.
Okay, so the goofy is just like calling me a nigga. So you're a nigga and I'm a goofy. Let's keep it that
way. No. It ain't the same. No, we know that nigger is a derogatory term that can get yourself fired from a position at work. No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me reply. Because I was quiet when you went. When you said the NIGGE word on a job and you're not from, you could get yourself fired, demoted, or in trouble. When you call somebody goofy, that ain't the same. So nigger is recognized, known in this country as a derogatory term, not goofy. Goofy is some shit made up in Chicago that I borrowed from King Von. But go ahead.
In Baltimore, Maryland, nigga bang you in your motherfucking mouth, you call him a goofy. Or shoot the shit out you, however they feel at that moment. Let's move.
Okay, now look what you said. You said in Baltimore. Now look what you said though. I want to respond. You said, wait. But let me respond to you though. You said in Baltimore, Maryland. That's a state. Nigga. Okay. That's a wait. You gotta let me respond to what you just said.
Nigga, you are.
You name. Here we go.
You know what?
Here we go.
This was pseudo.
Okay. Unc, you're calling names, but you won't. You just said what you said. I was quiet. I'm responding, bro. We got to communicate, my guy.
Bro. Now,
hey, Unc, we got to communicate. You said something is my goal now, and then when I go is your goal. Okay.
What did you do? This is pseudo, bro. Nobody has normal conversations like this, nigga. Only a pseudoscientist would do this wild ass shit you doing. We can't even
wait. A pseudo. Wait, you made a claim about me. I'm responding. That's pseudo. To defend myself, that's pseudo.
Nigga, you defend yourself. We ain't even got to.
No. You just said in Baltimore, Maryland. If I said goofy, there could be serious.
Go ahead.
You gotta let me go, my guy.
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
So you might be right. I'm not even disputing that. I understand where you're from, where you're at. You can't move a certain way. You can't say what you want. You can't even dress a certain way. I acknowledge that. Okay, so you probably 100% correct. If I said that word in Baltimore, Maryland, and Chicago, I might be met with violence. But what I'm saying is that's not national. That's in particular spots. I know I'm from New Jersey, New York. You can say goofy all day, and that's not treated the same way. But the Nigger word, the Nigga word, that's national. That's a derogatory word in everywhere you go in America.
You're goofy now.
Okay. I mean, but that's your opinion. And guess what? Sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I say some dumb shit.
Time to go wrong.
I'm emotional. I'm saying sometimes I'm emotional and I am goofy. Look at it.
Nobody is sitting in the audience saying that every time a black person say the word nigga is derogatory. Are you serious, bro? You can't think.
Wait. Okay, all right. You tripping.
Bro. Nobody thinks that.
Okay.
When you emphasize the word, bro, it's the emphasis you put on the word. It can be a term of endearment. It can be a term, I'm cussing, whip your ass.
All right. So you're calling me nigga all night. Is that endearment or you cussing me out? Which one?
No, I'm calling you a nigga because you up there capping, nigga.
Right. So you're disrespectful, right? I got it. I'm being respectful. You're being disrespectful. I got it.
Being respectful because you said that shit when I wasn't around.
Mm-hmm. What, bro, are you around when you call me pseudo? Am I around when you call me pseudo Ron? Like, come on, stop, man. Stop. Stop.
You is.
I know I'm not, bro. I've seen that shit the next morning. What you talking about, bro?
You're a pseudo enabler, nigga. What you
okay? Hey, look, and you are too with Brother Reggie Black City playing, and I saw that book that he got is 900 pages. That's a bunch of bullshit garbage to say Black Americans got no culture. That's bullshit. That's a pseudo garbage book that nobody should buy.
Wow. So what you connect the dots? Go ahead. I'm listening. Tell your audience.
Okay.
Why I'm fucking with Asar Hotep. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. So all of you guys got something to gain.
No.
Monetarily.
No, nigga. Tell me why I'm fucking with the nigga.
I'm a nigga.
Culture.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying all of y'all, you fucking with them because all y'all got something in common.
I fuck with Asar?
Yeah.
Fuck with Asar. See, you're a capping ass nigga. See? Capping.
You don't?
Of course not, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
I don't know. You should be of course. I don't know.
You know that, man. You're a cap. You know what?
Okay, let me ask you this. Do I rock with Chief X on every talking point?
What? Yeah, nigga. You play with that nigga.
Okay. See, you see, family. He just lied on me. Chief X is 100% anti-FBA.
I said you play his videos though. If he said
okay. No, wait. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I said Chief X is my op. He's 100% anti-FBA.
I don't believe you.
Huh?
I don't believe you.
Well, okay. Hey, bro.
Can I tell you?
Have you ever wait? You say you don't believe me. Have you ever heard me and Chief X discuss this topic? I cussed his ass out, my guy.
Okay, so where I'm from, and I think anybody in America understand, when you call a person an op, that means it's on site when you see him. Now, since we
No, we're talking about internet now. First of all, I love you.
Don't cut me off.
I love Chief X.
Hold on, don't cut me off.
Nah, you're not my real op. Come on, man.
Nigga, he my real op. So let me get this in.
Nah, wait. None of y'all my real op. None of y'all.
Okay, right. Okay, so on the internet is different, right? So that means if a person is your op on the internet, at no point are you ever playing a video, even when they say something.
Nah, that's a lie.
No, it's not an op then. It's not
That's a lie. No. Hey, bro, so I got my own definition. When I say op, I'm not talking about my mortal enemy.
No, bro. I said on the internet, there has to be some type of criterion to call
Ankh, I play Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter is my op. Nick Fuentes is my op. But when they say something I agree with, I play their video.
Then why would I ever play my op? Because they agree with me.
Right, but that's your personal strategy. I got a different personal strategy.
Then anyway, my point is this, bro. Me and Asar Hotep don't agree on much of nothing, my nigga. Nigga, we been filed over the whole black shit, Egyptian shit, and the pseudo-scientific shit, and everybody know that but you. I don't fucking agree with Reggie when he bring out that crazy ass shit, and everybody know it but you all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you don't know that. Everybody you hung around know this shit, but you all of a sudden, because you got your show now, you don't know nothing. I would like to give a clarifying statement here. Everybody know when I go to New York, I call up Brother Reggie. Reggie do a spectacular job walking through them damn museums. Right? He take you into the library. You know, like real places you would go to start some type of real research. So I ain't never had a problem with Reggie or Reggie coming on the show. But everybody know to travel in my circles. When Reggie come on and start driving the boat, at any moment, you got to be ready to dive out of it. Because you never know when he gonna go wrong. And we all know this. But that don't mean that's not my man. I'ma always have Reggie back. But we all know, everybody know, well, you got to get out the boat. Dive out the car. It's a wall coming up and he hitting the gas. And we know when to get out. So we ain't never let Reggie promote no pseudo-wisdoms around us. Never. It's a fight, but we fight like honorable men. We don't lie on each other. We don't do that. We just don't. I just want to bring that point out. Always you can't use Reggie. You just can't. You can't use Reggie. Trying to use Reggie because you is a super duper pseudo enabler. Let us continue. Yeah, there's this black man, you tether between the lines, back and forth between pseudoisms and some accurate information. Your problem is you swear you taught everybody. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But you cool though, this black man. Yeah, I mess with you, but you do a lot, bro. That nigga, I fought for 5 years against all them niggas on that type of shit. You know it, because you was right there. All of a sudden, you fucking forgot everything. All of a sudden, I'm a Pan-African. I sit right on Dr. Mayat platform and we discuss Pan-Africanism. And I talked about what I agree with, I didn't agree with. They were Pan-African, not me, nigga. You the only nigga on the internet that keeps saying I'm a Pan-African to the point where your audience think that wild ass shit, yo. Then you say, well, I never heard you say it, but your talking points. So, nigga, give me a Pan-African talking point that the average American don't make. Go ahead, bro. Give me that special talking point that I make that make me a fuck.
Okay.
Yo, go for
cool. It. So here it is right here. Yeah, you believe that Pan-Africanism, like, for example, you believe African-American is a term exclusive for U.S., for people who have a lineage tied to U.S. Chattel slavery. That's the Pan-African talking point. You believe that too?
To number Debo, nigga, I feel like if the nigga see me in person, nigga, the nigga see me in person. Fuck wrong with you, bro.
Who?
Wild ass nigga in the chat.
Who?
Nigga. He just in the chat talking shit, nigga. This is me, nigga. Now I'm the same nigga on the internet that I'm in real life, nigga. You don't know me. Get it straight. Get your mind right. How about that? You just don't know me.
Who you talking about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what I was saying is, like a Pan-African, you believe that African American is the proper term for people who can trace their lineage to U.S. chattel slavery. That is a Pan-Africanist talking point. You also borrowed that talking point. And I played a clip where Dr. Mayat checked you and said, Unc, you don't see that this term is all inclusive to every immigrant that comes to the country? And you start to go to some Illuminati rhetoric after that, some pseudo babble.
A what? Man, anyway, that's not a Pan-African talking point. That's a talking point that people who are educated use. Fuck wrong with you, bro?
Oh my God.
Okay. Go get a source that is a Pan-African fucking talking point.
Well, obviously that's my assumption. That's my assumption, the conclusion. But check this out. But you have the same shit towards me. Like you conclude things about me that you can't get a source about. Like I know you, you know me, and we're assuming and we're giving assessments on each other. But check this out though.
Not true.
But all right, but check this out.
True, Ron. Not true.
Okay.
Telling you, out of my wildest dreams, I never expected you to let the crazy niggas get up on this panel, and just because y'all agree on one point, let them niggas get that wild shit off. I never expected that.
All right. So look, did you just chime in before I went live?
I ain't chiming.
Okay. So this is what I said to everybody before I went live. So check the beginning. I said anybody claiming Abel.
No, now you get
okay. No. This is always my position. But I want to be very clear tonight. I say, wait, no, you gotta listen right now, my guy. You asked me to say some shit. Now listen. I said anybody claiming Abel over FBA, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Because I said it ain't about Abel.
Okay.
Okay. And guess what? Ain't about slave ships either. It's about your ethnogenesis. That shit reigns supreme over slave ships and over if you were here before slave ships. That don't even matter. What makes you FBA is your experience through U.S. chattel slavery. So ABO or slave ships, if you ain't FBA, get the fuck out of here. I'm not speaking to you.
Hold on. So what did you say again? You said that the foundation of Genesis is the foundation. Am I correct?
Yes. You have to experience U.S. chattel slavery to be FBA. If you've been in this country before slave ships and you ain't go through U.S. chattel slavery, you're not FBA. And I'm not talking to you, and you need to unsubscribe.
What's our ethnogenesis?
Our ethnogenesis is a continued process starting from the moment we got on slave ships after we got sold by Africans. Okay,
Okay, so let me go right on ahead and answer this quick question right here. The question in the chat is Unc, do you believe that the term African American is exclusive to Black descendants of U.S. chattel slavery? Absolutely. There is no other ethnic group that live on planet Earth that had an ethnogenesis in America based off of slavery coming from Africa, different ethnic groups in Africa, mixing with Europeans, 20%, 30%, and 1 to 4% Native Americans, and was enslaved in the United States of America. There is no ethnic group on planet Earth that matched that. So yeah, today, that term is absolutely exclusive. Absolutely. Today, there you have it. And we cooking with hot damn grease.
We got sold by them, got on slave ships, the ethnogenesis began, and it's still continuous. It's a continuity from the slave trade all the way to 2026. It's a continuity because we never got our just due. So it's a continuous process that did not stop.
No, what else is it? It's an ethnic group. What is the makeup of the ethnic group, bro? That's why it's called.
Okay, got it. Okay, now watch this. So now let me learn you something, my guy. So now there's a definition of FBA that anybody can Google, anybody can just check out for themselves. And Tariq Nasheed website agrees with that. So a definition is definitive. Once a period is added,
FBA-Ron has entered the damn building. Don't be disrespectful to FBA-Ron, but get him. Don't block him. Let him say what he wants to say. Here we go. Let's get back. Oh, yeah, Ron. Yeah, I got me and my man coming over to your channel too, yo. You know he want all the smoke, yo. He coming. Point blank. We gonna pull up on you, yo. Raw born, yo. Go ahead and study up. Go ahead and lift some weights. Go ahead and run through some publications. Yeah, I mean, wipe the sweat off. I got you. And then I'm gonna bring Sean. We coming. I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna boom, boom, boom. We're gonna play this thing. We want this conversation to be heard. Let's see what you made of, bro. And I don't have no problem with you using none of my content, yo. It's all good. I ain't a hater. I'm a damn participator. Let's go.
That's it. Anything else that comes afterwards is not the definition. It's an explanation at best. So Tariq Nasheed on his website, he defined what an FBA person is. And he said U.S. chattel slavery, descendants of them, right? Period. Over. So then he went, then later on his website, he went to describe his flag, not FBA, his flag he defined. He said, these 3 stars are my flag, not the definition of FBA. These 3 stars on my flag, that's separate from FBA. These 3 stars on my flag represents A, B, and C. That's his personal opinion. And some of us agree, some of us disagree. But we all agree on the definition of FBA. That's totally separate. The flag, everybody got his flag. So, like for myself, I got the American flag. I don't have Tarina flag, not Tarina She flag at all. Some of us got the Black American Heritage flag. Some of us got Tarina She flag, like Afro Elite. You dig? But the flag is optional. That's up to you. What flag you want? Me, my flag is the American flag, and I do plan on purchasing the Black American Heritage flag. But Tariq's flag, that's optional to those who agree with the 3 stars. But that's optional. That's not part of the definition of FBA. That's separate.
Hey, bro, I'm going to give you one more chance, yo.
Now I'm done. I'm waiting for you now. You can respond.
You know what an ethnogenesis is, yo. It's not.
Yes, I do.
It's not just because we was enslaved to America. There's a lot of people that fit that. The Americas, bro. You got Brazil.
No, they don't.
One. You got plenty of people that was brought to Brazil, bro. You tripping in the Caribbean.
Okay. So
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
So do you want to talk a lot or do you want to get to the truth?
Nigga,
Which one?
I done said 3 words, bro. Are you sick right now?
Yeah, but I disagree with what you're saying. So do you want to know why I'm objecting or no?
But I disagree with you faking like the nigga wasn't saying it was an ethnogenesis.
Okay, no. An ethnogenesis, bro, listen, that's a scientific process, bro. Tariq Nasheed can't control ethnogenesis. That's science.
Doing this, yo.
That's science.
Yo, nigga, but this is what we not doing. We not doing what you think you about to keep doing.
Okay, so
I was quiet. You put down the rule.
Okay, but you're lying though. And that's a scientific word that no human being can change the definition of.
Would you
Tariq Nasheed or me? Both of us can't change that definition. Ethnogenesis has, matter of fact, I'm finished. Go ahead and finish cooking. And I'm gonna Google ethnogenesis.
Ron, I'm gonna tell you right now. What make us African Americans is not just because we was enslaved, nigga. It's more to it. That forms the ethnic group. And everybody know what the ethnic group is but you and your wild ass followers. Now, what make you an African American or real FBA is a person?
Nothing makes me African American. Nothing.
Okay, nigga, because that's where you at.
Nothing makes me that.
I don't
That's
care.
a made-up term.
Nigga,
okay.
It's a made-up
that was co-opted by white supremacy. And nothing makes me African American. Nothing.
Control yourself. And then you know what you just, why are you making all these mistakes? You know I'm gonna get you. Since you want to do this thing, that's how we're gonna do it. Me and you gonna.
Yeah, I'm with all the smoke.
Listen, since you dedicated your channel to get brother Ankh, nigga, I'm gonna dedicate my channel to get you. But guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna tell people not to tune into your shit like you do. See, somewhere in your wild mind, you think that nigga, I've been getting views like this, nigga. This ain't nothing new to me. Might be new to you. You just get out of getting 5 views, nigga. You the one on some new superhero shit, not me.
Bro, I remember when your views were getting 200 live. What are you talking about? I remember when your channel was getting 200 live viewers on a daily night.
Nigga, so right when I decided to go live, now I'm back there because I decided to go live, but it ain't because of this conversation. It's because what I bring to the table. What I'm never gonna do is I'm never gonna let you lie on me. You don't gotta lie to kick it, nigga. Keep it straightforward and let's bang it out on the internet like we supposed to do. You ain't gonna never.
All right, so let's get it.
So what make me an African American and what make you an FBA is the same shit, nigga. And guess what that is?
No, it's not. I don't believe that.
Listen, nigga, whatever. You can just play like you fell into a cult somewhere or fell from the moon somewhere. Being enslaved, but not only being enslaved, mixing with Europeans. And not only mixing with Europeans, mixing with a small amount of Native Americans. That is a distinct ethnic group. That is a distinct ethnogenesis that occurred in America. And that's what separates us. That's why a Nigerian could never be part of the ethnic group called FBA or fucking African American, my nigga. And I'm going to stand on that till you do something better.
I disagree with that.
You can't disagree with that shit. And for real, you can just...
Yeah, yes, I do.
No, you can. You can talk that shit.
Disagree with that.
Bro, check this out. Ain't no problem with disagreeing. But what we not going to do, I'm never... You say, yo, we not the foundation? Yes, we're part of the foundation. I'm going to say, yeah. Do we not call ourselves black people? I'm going to say, yeah. So we foundational black people, FBA.
So why do you prefer to call yourself African American over a black man?
This is what I'm saying, bro. When we look up FBA...
No, but I'm asking you, every time you identify yourself, it's consistently an African American man. Why do you choose that term over a black man?
Bro, this is what I'm never going to do. I'm never going to let you
exactly
a definition that says that we are foundational black people in America, and read the definition and just say, yo, I don't agree with that, because that would be a fucking lie and would be disingenuous. I would never do that to you, bro. So I agree with the definition of FBA all day, every day. But what you will do is you will say, I don't know what an African American is, but you know what an African American is. You know that in 2026, an African American is a person mixed with Europeans, small amount of Native American, and was enslaved. But you know it. And you know shit, definitions change over time.
That's a lie.
Anyway, that's what I'm never going to do to you, bro. But you do it to me consistently. But guess what? This is another thing I'm never going to do to you. I'm never going to let...
What, call me not the N-word? Is that one thing you're not going to do?
No, I'm never going to let you give me a definition of a word and then try to apply it to some people that don't fit. I'm never going to let you get away with that, bro. Okay? So most of the people in the audience right now, yo, they actually think there was a motherfucking indigenous black people in America.
But that wouldn't matter, though.
Yes, it would, because it wouldn't fit the definition then, bro.
No. The definition don't have nothing to do with that. The definition is flat out saying if you are a descendant, if you got a relative, a mother or father, at least one. The definition is very definite. It's very definitive. It says if you got a parent that has experienced U.S. chattel slavery, you are FBA. Now, I don't agree with that. Now, Tariq Nasheed, you know what's crazy? He leave it at that. I disagree with that. I'm saying that's what my position is. That does not make you FBA. That starts the conversation of you possibly being FBA. So I disagree with Tariq Nasheed's definition. I don't believe one parent, two parents, you're FBA. I disagree wholeheartedly. I say that's the start of the conversation of you possibly being FBA.
Disagree.
But yeah, you're not FBA alone because your parents went through U.S. child slavery. I do not agree with that at all.
You disagree with the fake indigenous black people, don't you?
Okay, so at that point, listen. The definition is this. You said something, right? You asked my opinion. So what I'm saying is that don't matter because the definition that we all agree to. You gotta listen, man. Because when you just talk, I was quiet.
No, but
I'm responding, but listen. See, I'm understanding you. You're not understanding me because you're talking over me when I talk.
You would
understand. Okay, but you got to understand my position. My position is not equal to Tariq Nasheed. I said that Tariq Nasheed believes one or two parents are FBA. I say the Holly Berry, the Halle Berry you are. I'm saying he's still talking about stuff.
No, I'm saying, so why? No, because I'm going to do you like to do me, nigga, because you start lying, nigga. So I wanted to stop you in the middle of your lie.
So I'm the N-word again. Go ahead, brother. Okay, what I'm lying about? Go ahead.
I'm going to call you brother. Would you want me to call you brother Muhammad? That's right.
I'll call you my brother. You call me the N-word. I don't know what's going on here.
Wild game after you lie and tell people I'm on drugs. Get out of here. That's just fake.
No. I said this. I said I don't know if he's drinking
Ron.
on the narcotic or you're just lying and being deceptive. So I gave you a way out because you're not being truthful.
So now you ain't got no heart. See, if you say it, nigga, stand on it. So I know you don't got.
I just said what I said. You took what you want to take out of it.
No.
But I'm saying,
no, bro. When you put this mic in front of your face and you tell a nigga you don't know if he's drinking or not, nigga, fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know I'm adamantly
okay.
Drinking. Hold on, bro, nigga. I stand.
He's gonna talk me to death.
I stand for being sober. I'm anti. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I don't sniff, nigga. And you know specifically why.
Okay, so why do you call me Pseudo-Ron? Go
on that point, nigga. So for you to stand up here in front of a group of people,
no. But why do you stand for your audience and call me Pseudo-Ron? Go ahead, explain that.
For you to stand there and act like
exactly
drinking is some bullshit. Now,
exactly.
Ron is the reason you're demonstrating right now. You have these wild.
No. For me to be pseudo, I have to believe and stand by a pseudo argument. Oh. Give me my pseudo argument, my guy.
Oh. No, nigga. No, you're pseudo. No.
Okay, exactly. So I'm gonna stand by what I stand by. You stand by. Because I know when I was with you, we call people pseudo when they believed something that was completely scientifically false.
No, it's not. We call people pseudo when their whole panel is full of pseudo.
Nah. That's not what I did. Like you have to be pseudo. To be a pseudo, you gotta say something crazy that's unscientific and false. You're a pseudo. Yeah, so we disagree there.
You be a pseudo enabler. You can do all that. So you're a pseudo.
No. Okay.
You pseudo.
But again, then you're a pseudo enabler because you have Brother Reggie pitching this Black City plan as a solution for blacks across America.
About that?
No. But no, that's your man. Okay, listen. Are you aware of the? Okay, listen. Watch this. Okay, bro, you got to stop dominating the phone call. That's getting annoying because you're talking. Then I say something, you're talking over me. You talk, I let you go. You're talking over me. Hey, bro, have you ever heard of Brother Reggie's pseudo Black City plan? Yes or no?
Heard of it, nigga. Never read it in my life. I don't know what the fuck it means.
Okay, but that don't mean nothing though. Just like I don't know the whole flat Earth model. I don't know the whole we've been here before Columbus, but I don't know that shit. Yes. Okay, so see, wait, now it's my turn now. I'm explaining my position. I don't know those arguments. I don't care. Just like you don't care about Reggie's argument. So I'm saying you don't care about Reggie's Black City plan argument enough to research it and point out that it's pseudo. I don't have enough care to point out somebody saying they've been here before Columbus or somebody saying the flat Earth. I got the same energy as you with your group that I have with my group. Same energy, my guy.
A minute. So you have never heard Reggie break out the Black City plan on my platform? Never.
Doesn't matter. And nobody, it doesn't, no. Dude, you can't redefine how things need to be addressed. My guy, that's your man's. You know for a fact he pitches this crazy pseudo fake ass Marcus Garvey plan, and you refuse to look into it to call him out. That's personal, my guy. That's personal. Shit, bro, look. Well, now you know. It's Friday. Now you know, brother. Check into it. Basically, check it. I'm saying check into it. So you don't know? Well, then you can't be ignorant your whole fucking life. Check into it and then call him out.
Think I'm one of them motherfucking tethers, nigga, when you can talk to me any kind of fucking way.
Hey, bro, check into that Black City plan and call him out. You refuse. That's called negligent, that's called negligence, my boy. Negligence means you know better and you refuse to look into it. That's negligence. You don't want to know about it because you don't want to call him out.
Hey, Ron Pseudo, keep talking so I can't talk. Keep going.
I'm done. You're perfect. That's called negligence. You don't want to call Brother Reggie out. You know goddamn well that dude is slow as hell, retarded. You know that Black City plan is foolishness, and you won't call it out.
I'm not doing this, man. Is you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, because I'm giving you content, nigga. Get that shit through your fucking niggas want to hear this.
Bro, man.
Because you got about 50 videos with my face on it. So obviously I need to pop up on your wild ass sometimes.
All right.
It's content.
It ain't going well for you, my guy.
Share, nigga, nigga, and I'm never looking in the chatty patty. I'm gonna go against what if they saying I'm doing bad, I'm doing way better than they want to be honest about.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna replay this. Let
me make my point. Of course. Right. What you do, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, try spending a month without mentioning me. You can't do it.
Huh? What you saying?
Nigga, try doing a whole month. Let me see how hard.
Are you serious? I got videos without you. Yeah, matter of fact, my live tonight was gonna be about Jabari and Laura Abba's pseudo ass about the politics. Laura Abba is a pseudo.
Let me get back to my point.
Yeah,
share,
exactly.
and
Lord Abba is a
subscribe.
pseudo, and I was gonna do a reaction to him and Brother Jabari for 3 hours.
Those are my pictures and faces on it, though, nigga. 30.
No. My screen right now, you see Brother Jabari and Lord Abba pseudo ass. You see that right now on the screen. Stop it.
How many videos you got with my picture and faces?
Bro, and guess what video's called? The video's called responding to what you said.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Huh?
Question.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen to all my videos I did. I'm gonna share my screen.
Bitch Chief next nigga talking about clout chase. How the fuck I'm clout chasing?
Well, that's his opinion. But for Chief X, I cooked them too.
You wild ass nigga. If you had not jumped on the platform, nigga. How about that?
I cooked both of y'all. Chief X can't come over here. I mean, he can. He's invited. But I'm gonna cook him too on the FBA shit. He not gonna get nothing off.
Get back.
Okay, so now look. So I'm sharing my screen. So the first, no. I want to debunk real fast. The first video says FBA delineation, Brother Jabari versus Lord Abba. The second one have you in it. But the third one don't have you. It have a DJ Phase. The fourth one have you in it. But the fifth one has Nepal invited me on Sarnetta's panel, don't have you. And then sixth one don't have you. Okay, seventh one don't have you. Eighth one. So you just look, I'm sharing my screen, bro. These ain't you. I'm talking about cooking Marcus Garvey. You don't stand on Marcus Garvey. And then I cooked on Sean, Teddy Ruxpin, and Asar Hotep. Bro, none of these videos are you, my guy. This is Brother Reggie again. What are you talking about? You? These are not you.
Keep going.
You just keep going. Well, so far, about 10 videos that have nothing to do with you. All right, look. Look. Steve Coakley, Happy New Year's. Where's Ankh?
Keep going.
Where's Ankh?
Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah. Jesse Jackson. I got Kwame Ture. I got Frank Zanu. Where's Ankh? I got my boy Teddy Ruxpin. I'm cooking him. Now, here go you right here. So I got you 3 times out of 20 videos, bro. You got to stop, bro.
Now.
You got to stop.
Man.
You got to stop, bro. I got you 3 times out of 20 videos. You got to stop, bro.
That's name them then, nigga. Since you want to play this shit silly, let's play.
Yeah, you got to stop, bro.
Go to 2 weeks ago. I'm not gonna count the 4 you came up with my name. I want to go 2 weeks ago. So add his name. FBA debunking Pan-Africans. You got me up there.
That ain't you though. That's Pan-African, right? You know the Pan-African, right?
You got my fucking picture up there, the fake picture. Now,
which one? That I had you twice on it. So all of this I showed. I had 20 videos. I showed you twice.
Bro, here we go. You come to this.
You go back.
You got FBA-Ron versus Sarnetta Gomes. You call me a fucking goon.
Right. No, that wasn't. No. That was the panel. That wasn't just you. Because you had a bunch of guys on there. You had Santan, goofy ass. You had Ase, who's a complete moron. You had a bunch of goofies on there.
Yo, you can hear me?
I'm at 10 right now.
Yeah. Nah, but hold on. Go on mute, bro. I'm talking to Ankh.
Pan scammers tried to set up a wild ass pseudo, the guard. Sinclair to the guard. My picture on there. You fucking with me? The next one.
Well, yeah, that was because you was involved with sincere love to God. That's a reaction.
Can I finish, Negro?
I'm explaining what just happened.
I don't need you to explain. I'm saying you nigga, you got.
Oh my God.
Over there.
You're not mentioning much. I just shared my screen for the last 20 videos. You popped up twice, my God. You got to stop.
You lying, bro. Everybody go to you. Why would you lie to your? Wait a minute.
I just shared the videos. You had no picture, no name, nothing.
Is your audience a cult?
Bro, are you guys the pseudo killers or the pseudos?
Yeah, they're a cult, bro.
Cause you mean to tell me, yo, I'm looking right here, bro. You got Don B versus dogma and nigga, you got over 15 videos.
Hey, wait. Let me tell the guy who just spoke. My guy, I know Ankh know me. I don't know who you are, my guy. I could kick your goofy ass off. Now, if you want to talk, shut up.
Hold on.
Okay, I don't need you. I don't know. No, let me talk to the guy who just interrupted. I know you. You know me.
I'm back, bro. I'm back. I'm just listening in. Y'all continue.
Okay.
Bro.
All right.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
No, afraid. All right. Hold on. Let him go. No, go. Watch out. Watch this. I want you to go.
I'm just listening to get cooked, bro. That's all it is.
No, I want you to go though. I want you to go because I know Ankh knows me, but who are you? You go.
Hey, I'm the nigga that's here to correct you, nigga. Your dumbass.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Your dumbass earlier said that.
Okay, so he's calling names.
Hey, hold on. Your dumbass said
disrespectful.
African American vernacular is a language. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
It is.
not, nigga. It's not a literal language, dummy. It's just English
Are you dumb?
used with slang, bro. It's just English with slang, bro. That's not that.
Give your source. Okay, now watch this. Now go get your source now. No, I hear you. Okay, now read your source. No.
I'll even prove my point with you.
Okay.
Hey,
No. You say something over here, you read it afterwards, brother. Goodbye. Continue. Yeah, that's one thing you're not gonna do over here is say some stupid shit and not source up. Read your source. I can easily prove that AAVE is an actual language respected by the world. He's a liar. But go ahead and finish. I got him up out of here.
Yeah, African American vernacular, yo. That's a distinct. That's very distinct.
Fuck, what are you talking about, man? Like, I just don't even argue. That's some Asar shit. That's some shit that Asar argues. That's a buffoon.
Yeah,
but yeah. So I gotta get them out of here. AAVE is recognized as a legit language. Yo, they compare that to Creole and they compare that to other languages that people received from their oppressors or enslavers. So he said, bro. That's why I said read your source that corroborates that. He couldn't do that. Neither could Asar, Bigfoot, Hotep. Go ahead.
So I want to get back to my point that I was trying to make. That you derailed it. It's called derailing, and you did this shit on purpose. That's okay. My point is that I will tell everybody I agree with the definition of FBA. Okay. But now that we have established the strict definition, now we got to find the people that fit that. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying to this point, I don't agree with most of the people that talk that shit because they got a whole different ethnogenesis. That's what I'm saying, bro. So the only argument, bro, was the
Hey, can I respond now? Are you done? You gonna land your plane or you gonna keep talking?
Man, that motherfucker is lame.
Okay, cool. So now you have people who believe that Hebrew Israelites. You got people who believe they're Moroccan. You got people who believe they're from Planet Risk and Mecca.
They don't fit.
Okay, that's a belief.
Right down.
There's something called reality. Reality sets in. Okay, so reality is, can you trace your lineage to Morocco, Mecca, Palestine, Israel, or chattel slavery? You dig? And all these guys with these different beliefs, they agree on one thing. They can trace their lineage irrefutably to slavery. So by that, they are FBA. Forget about their theology. Their theology doesn't matter, bro. Your genealogy tells us where you're really from. If your genealogy doesn't put you in Palestine, Israel, Morocco, or Mecca, you ain't from there. You need proof to prove that you're from those places. And these guys have a belief, but their genealogy places them in U.S. chattel slavery. Therefore, they're FBA, even though I disagree with their theology.
I agree. Yeah. But if a person forms and popularizes and is in an encyclopedia and given credit for starting the shit, he can't give a wild ass ethnogenesis because now the
he doesn't
talk about don't even fucking exist. There's no black traders in fucking America and black explorers in fucking America, you know what I'm saying, before colonial powers and before Columbus. There is no indigenous black people in America before Columbus, and get out of here with that. So if the person started he wrong. Y'all got to get away from that crazy. That's some crazy ass shit right there. That's not FBA. Okay. That's wild BA. That's not FBA. FBA is a person that was enslaved in America. Mixed with
right. His definition says that. Thank you. The definition says exactly where you're going. Again, family. What he's doing is he's reading. Don't make me share the screen on his website.
So here goes.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna share the screen from his website so people can see.
This nigga.
I want people to see that you're a liar.
Yo, you got 15 videos with me on here, yo.
Okay. No. Your representation on what's FBA and what's not, you're lying. Okay. And this is where X and I was talking to you. So I'm sharing my screen. I'm at Tariq Nasheed's website. As a matter of fact, this is one website out of many. Tariq Nasheed has a website. I'm going to come up with one of my own. And I'm going to have the same definition, but I'm going to have a different explanation of who's FBA. So we're going to differ on how you become FBA, but we're going to agree on the definition. So the definition is definitive.
Yes.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So Tariq Nasheed says foundational Black Americans. This is FBA. There's no 3 stars in the definition. He says foundational Black Americans, FBA, are the proud descendants of 3 stars. No, read it again. Foundational Black Americans, FBA, are the proud descendants of Black men and women who endured and survived the greatest atrocity in human history, American slavery. Nothing about stars. This is a definition. Definitions are definitive and they're factual statements. This is over. It's a period. And then he goes to explain his flag. He explains the symbolisms on his flag. Hey, these 3 stars on my flag, on my personal flag, represents A, B, C. Hold up. The flag. You gotta listen right here. The flag is personal.
No, you're lying.
Because we have a brother. Do you know who Melvin Charles is?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know you're in a cult. If you letting him
Wait. Do you know who Melvin Charles is, by the way?
Yo, who?
I'm just asking the question. Do you know who Melvin Charles is?
Yo, you're funny.
Okay, so Melvin Charles in 1967 came up with the Black American Heritage Flag. You're gonna find more FBAs with that flag than Tariq Nasheed's flag.
All right, do me a favor, yo.
No. I don't want that to not land and hit where you did hit.
Good work.
Hey, yo, bro, I made a factual statement.
All right, good point.
I said you're gonna.
Great.
Hey, bro, you're gonna find.
I said good.
He's okay. So that means that some people agree with Tariq Nasheed 3 stars, and some people don't. But the definition of FBA, we all agree to the definition. The 3 stars, some of us agree, some of us don't. That's why some of us got American flag and not Tariq flag, and some of us got the Black American Heritage flag and not Tariq flag. So Tariq flag, he's talking over me. So Tariq Nasheed flag is an alternative, just like the Black American Heritage flag is. That's an alternative. You can rock with it or not, but that's not part of the definition of who is FBA, who's not. Definitions are definitive, my guy. That's an L. That's an L.
Can I get my turn?
That's an L though.
Don't get off the website.
I'm here.
All right, I want you.
Okay, I'm going to start now. I'm going to start. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to start.
Go ahead.
Right here.
I'm threatening you. Don't read it because everybody gonna say, "Oh, Ron, you play too much, yo."
Right here.
That's not it. No.
Okay, right here.
Right there. No. Go underneath.
I want them to see the 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead.
And what do you say those 3 stars represent? Now, I want you to read this. Read it, and you tell me what it means.
Okay, right. Okay, so now, do we agree
bro.
that these 3 stars? No. Hey, bro, if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna parse this, I'm gonna use the language of Dr. Ruxpin. If we're gonna parse this, let's agree that the 3 stars are in relation to the flag. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Are the 3 stars related to the definition of FBA? Yes or no?
Part of it, absolutely.
Okay. So, dude, do you know what a definition is?
No, I'm with you. I'm waiting for you to go.
Okay. No, hey, bro. If you want me to read, then we gotta agree. The definition. Okay. Relax. Isn't the definition separate from the flag, the symbolism of the flag?
You about to get knocked out in front of your audience, yo.
Okay. Hey, bro. This is the question. Is the definition separate from the flag explanation? Yes or no?
What definition you talking about, Ron?
FBA. We just read FBA. It said descendants of U.S. chattel slavery people, Black men and women. That's the definition. It ended. It's a period. And then later on in the video, in the website, he goes on about his flag. So the definition is separate from the flag explanation. Yes or no?
No, I thought that those 3 pillars on the flag would represent FBA. That's all, bro.
Wait.
You hear me?
The question is
the definition fit the stars.
Okay. Listen, no, it doesn't. The definition, did it mention, okay, watch this. I got to go back up then. If you don't know this, you want to agree to this? Did the definition mention any stars? Yes or no?
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
Okay, let's go back up. Let's go back up. All right, let's end this right here.
Yeah,
let's end this right here. Okay, let's end this right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Okay.
when a pseudo dies.
So,
you're a pseudo,
right. I got you. But you can't fuck with me though in real life. So here we go.
No,
Foundational Black Americans, FBA, are the proud. Stop me when I read about stars. Foundational Black Americans, FBA, are the proud descendants of the Black men and women who endured and survived one of the greatest atrocities in human history, American slavery. So far, did we read about stars? Yes or no?
not at all.
Okay. It said these resilient, so it's talking about the resilient ancestors built the United States from ground up, laying the foundation for the nation's economic, political, and cultural development. However, the rich history of FBA did not begin in 1619 with the arrival of enslaved Black people in Virginia. It began nearly a century earlier. And he goes into 1526, the Spanish colonization. So now nothing about the next paragraph have any stars in it. Yes or no?
No, ain't no stars in that when you read.
Okay, so now a definition, bro. I'm not sure what that is. A definition is definitive. It's an actual factual statement. You can't add to it. Once there's a period, that's it. So if I go ahead and define a cat, it's going to say feline, blah 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 blah, is a period. That's it. You cannot add to a definition. You could explain in your best words what the definition is communicating. But that's not the definition. That's an explanation or maybe even a sentence.
And you could not
so
put
now when we
category, correct?
Huh?
You could not dog and put it in the feline category. Once you have defined
right. Because the definition of a cat is going to say feline. So that means that canine ain't even there. That's not even so if a 6-year-old want to define a cat, the canine alternative ain't even there. They're just going to read about a cat. So when you want to know about FBA on Tariq website, wait, hold on, listen.
We're in the fourth. You walking the ball. We're in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I just made a statement. I said when anybody want to read about a cat, the word canine will not be there. Is that true or false?
Yeah, absolutely right.
Okay, so you're going to read about a feline. Okay, so when it comes to FBA on Tariq Nasheed website, when you learn about FBA, free stars are not going to be in that definition. Fact or false?
Gotcha, bro. No, we just
okay. So now Tariq Nasheed later on came up with a flag, and he's explaining the symbolisms of the flag.
Gotcha, no problem, bro.
That's not the definition. So let me go back there for you. Okay. This is too easy for somebody like me. I'm really him, man.
Yep. Now you know it's my ball now, right?
Go ahead. It's all you.
It's over.
I'm going to mute.
Just hit that motherfucking 3-point shot on your ass. So let's read it. It says right here, the 3 stars. Now watch this. Is this a true or false statement? Ron, this will let me know whether you are dedicated pseudo or not. It says, represents the 3 groups who make up the ethnic group that would become foundational Black Americans. What are the 3 groups? Okay. Black Aboriginal people of North America, Black explorers and traders who had contact with the Americas before Columbus, that's fucking pseudoscience, then the captives brought to the Western Hemisphere. That's some bullshit right there. So, Ron, are you trying to convince your intelligent audience that when we read represents the 3 groups who would make up the ethnic group that would become the foundational Black Americans, we not supposed to think that that's the 3 groups right there, bro? Are you? I mean, is that what you said? We just supposed to stick to the stars, bro? Is that what you're trying to say, Ron? Ron, is you trying to convince your audience that what we just read is strictly for the stars, or is it what it actually says? What it actually says is, it said the 3 stars represent the 3 groups who make the ethnic group, the ethnic group that will become the foundation of Black Americans. Ron want to get you to, Ron want to say, no, because you thought, wait a minute, Ron, I didn't write this website, Ron. We call this pseudo. We call this truth and falsehood strangely mixed. We call it mumble jumble, my man. You got to get up out of here, bro. You got to get rid of that website, bro, because it's contradictive. 1 minute is this, next minute. So by the time we get down here, the whole shit changed. It's like some Malachi York shit, my nigga. So I'm going to ask you, Ron, and you can take as long as you want. When this man right here say that the 3 stars represent 3 groups who would make up the ethnic group that would become the foundation of Black America. We not supposed to think he talking about FBA now, bro? Go ahead, Ron. Just ask.
Okay, so go on mute like I was on mute. I didn't rebut anything. I didn't object. Okay, so let me say this. You're comparing apples with oranges. You said Dr. Malachi York, he was a cult leader with members. I think he was one of them. But he had members and he was recognized by the cult members that he was a leader. Okay, Tariq Nasheed is nobody's leader. He's a guy who has a large influence, he has a large audience. Okay, so he cuts right in. You see? Why I lead by example. He was going in, I disagree. I made sure to say nothing. Now, the difference is Malachi York was recognized by all the members. The difference is Malachi York was recognized by all the members as the leader. Elijah Muhammad was recognized by all the members as the leader. Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey was recognized by all the members as leader. Tariq Nasheed will be the only leader ever to be alive to be not recognized by the members as a leader. He's the only man in history to be a leader that the members don't recognize him as a leader. Okay, that's one. Now, Tariq, to you, he's a leader. Now, so we get why you wait. No. You said I got the time to respond and you'll be quiet.
You were, bro.
So go ahead. Okay, so go ahead and do that. No, all right. So yeah, but I was totally quiet. So Tariq Nasheed does not position himself as a leader, and nobody claiming FBA. Ryan Coogler, you got DJ Faye saying FBA. None of these guys represent themselves as a follower of Tariq Nasheed. Dr. Maya says she's FBA. She don't recognize herself as Tariq Nasheed the leader. Professor Baba Prophet Smalls says that he's FBA, but he don't recognize himself as a member of Tariq Nasheed. Okay, that's not how they see themselves, and neither do we. Hold on, these guys chiming in. Okay, so Tariq Nasheed is one person out of 43 million that has a website, and the one thing for shit sure that we can agree on is his definition of FBA. Everything else is subjective to argument. Myself, my name is FBA-Ron. I have my own views outside of Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed says you need a parent from U.S. chattel slavery, FBA. I say the hell you're not. I say the conversation starts, and I would tell this to Tariq Nasheed in his face. I would say the conversation starts at U.S. chattel slavery, but it doesn't end there. That's where it starts, but there's more stuff to prove and validate. Tariq Nasheed is also on record for calling Africans black. He's also on record for calling the Caribbean black, not me. I say they're not black. I say the only black people in this world are foundational black Americans. Everybody else is what country and tribe they come from. Yorubas are Yoruba, they're not black. Nigerians are Nigerians, they're not black. Kenyans are Kenyans, they're not black. Haitians are Haitians, they're not black. And Jamaicans are Jamaicans, not black. The only black people that to only have black as their only ethnonym and nothing else is us right here in America. We're the only black people. There's no nickname, there's no shortcut, there's no alternative. We're just black. That's it. And even Asar argued, which I ain't too much opposed to. Even Asar argued we're the only African Americans. And he made kind of like the same argument. He was saying nobody from the continent of Africa, nobody from diaspora call themselves African Americans. So he kind of said what I said, just in reverse. But that's true too. Like we're the only people to say we're African American, and we're the only people to say we're black.
In talking point. So you're Pan-African now, yo? Because you just took a Pan-African.
No. I'm saying that I think he was on to something there. I think I can agree with him there. That we were the only people, Jesse Jackson, and in the 1790s, we were the only, well, first of all, Africa don't call themselves a continent. They call themselves an ethnonym after their country or their tribe. They don't call themselves after the entire continent. We know that for a fact. There's no African nowhere in this world that calls themselves after his continent. They are pinpoint precise. So Asar was not crazy when he said that. So he was right. Black Americans are the only people who actually call themselves African American, that continent in the country. He's right. Yeah. Jesse Jackson did that. In the 1790s, they did that. Okay. And we also were the only people to call ourselves black as the only standalone ethnonym. No shortcuts, no nicknames, no buffers, just black. So I kind of agree with him there. And I think he'll agree with me. We're the only people to call ourselves black. We're the only people to call ourselves, but I'm gonna land it right here. I know I was long-winded. But my point is, Tariq Nasheed does not make that argument.
All right.
So for him to be a leader, he's a bad leader because I'm 10 toes down, and I would debate Tariq Nasheed. I'm 10 toes down that we're the only Black people in America, and I can agree with Asar, that we're the only people to call ourselves African American. Nobody else have done that but us. So nobody can hijack it.
Mhm. So you done?
Yeah.
So did you? It's called gift gallop, nigga. You ain't answer that question, yo. I'm gonna ask you one more time, yo. You got this. My lad, and it's, since you just did all that, you should be able to go directly to the question, yo. Does the 3 stars represent the 3 groups that make up the ethnic group that will become the foundational Black American? So is them 3 points there that would make you a foundational Black American, brother? Answer the question, yeah.
And I go on mute like I did. Okay, so again, I'm a wise man.
Oh, so you're gonna do all that?
Okay, but you're gonna cut in, all right?
Oh boy.
Okay. So he asked a question, which we see the question was rhetorical. He never wanted to answer because I'm going to respond. I was on mute for the question. He's not on mute for the answer. So what I was saying was I'm a wise man. And I'm going to say it again. Tariq Nasheed is entitled, just like any other FBA person, Adolphs, the Senator Freeman. We all are entitled. I use my Black for an example. We're entitled to believe what we want and stand on it. That's not a requirement for all FBAs. All FBAs don't got to believe what I say about Black. That's not a requirement, even though I would argue against anybody, again, for my point, but that's not a requirement. So Tariq Nasheed, personal stance on the 3 stars, that's not part of a definition. That's separate from FBA. That the 3 stars is a line, is attached to a flag. If that flag was never on his website, he would not be explaining 3 stars. He's only explaining 3 stars because they're on a flag. If there's no flag, there's no 3 stars. You did. So the definition is the definition, and the explanation of 3 stars are the explanation. The 3 stars you can agree with, disagree, that's on you. But the definition, that's standard. If you disagree, then you're not on code.
So I asked you a question, you did not answer the question on purpose.
I answered 3 times.
I said the 3 groups that make up the foundational, that will become the foundational Black Americans, do you agree or disagree with that statement, bro? Because it said foundational Black Americans. So the whole website is about foundational Black Americans, yo. So are you trying to convince me that he's not talking about foundational Black Americans, Ron? You trying to convince your listening audience that he say represents the three stars? Then it says, what are the 3 stars? It represents the 3 groups, see, who make up the ethnic group that would become foundational Black Americans. So based off of this show, he's telling you that these 3 groups will become foundational Black Americans. What you saying that's wrong, Ron? That's my point, Ron.
Yeah.
Wrong? I'm just wrong, Ron?
All right. So now let me by the way, I like Ruxpin. So now he might see me on his channel. First of all, I didn't call him out for a debate. I didn't say that. I didn't say debate. I think he's very smart. His name is what? Dr. Asar Winkler. First of all, I think he's very brilliant. I think he's smart. I think he's on the wrong side of history, but I actually like the brother. I think he's very intelligent. I wish he was on the right side. Okay, but I did not call him out, just for the record. I did not call him out for a debate. Conversation, yes. Not a debate. I think he's very brilliant. I've been watching his content. Some things I agree with, some things I don't. Like Tariq Nasheed. Some things I agree with, some things I don't. I agree with the definition on Tariq's website of who is FBA. Okay, but when it comes to his 3 stars,
that's the question.
Okay, about his flag, my opinion on the flag is what I'm saying is irrelevant because that's not tied to the definition of what an FBA is. It's separate. He's cutting edge, as I explained.
So you're scamming.
My God. Okay. I mean, hey, bro, listen, you have an opinion.
Flag,
I cannot argue your opinion, my guy.
You know it's not about the flag at this point.
Okay. I mean, okay, so he cuts in. So all of his questions are rhetorical.
Right.
He asks a question, but he doesn't want to answer. I go to talk, he cuts in. Now, by the way, I was on mute to set the standard.
No
how to
problem.
be quiet when the question is being asked. I didn't want to cut in.
Stop
Being
lying.
respectful to the brother, but he cuts in and called me a liar because he wanted me to answer a certain way and I didn't.
A certain way.
I'm saying, so he's still cutting it. God damn, is it a question or is it rhetorical, man? What is it? Is it a sincere question or is it rhetorical?
Like I said, I hit that 3-point on you, I'm gone, yo. Look.
All right, okay. So you're waiting for a particular answer. If you don't get it, you're going. I'm different. That's why I'm him. I'm one of those ones, and you're outdated, my guy. That position ain't going to survive on the net, my guy.
Outdated. Boy, oh boy. Ron won't answer that question. The question was super simple, Chad. I simply said, does the 3-point stars, does the 3 stars on the flag represent the foundation that will become the foundational Black Americans? You read the damn website and say it. How the hell can you separate the stars, which are symbolic? Okay? But the 3 stars are symbolic to what? It's symbolic for 3 groups. What's the 3 groups? Indigenous Black people that's been in America before Columbus and colonialism. The second star, Black traders and Black explorers that was here before, that explored America before Columbus and colonialism. And enslaved Africans. This is that star. Why is that hard to answer? The answer would be, yeah, those stars represent that. And it clearly says in that section that those 3 stars represent what will become foundational Black Americans. That's called checkmate. He won't answer that question. He know it. I dragged him in that trap and closed the gate. And he knew he did not. He did not want to get in that cage, man. He seen his name on it. He seen his name on it. So here we go.
You're going to be obsolete very, very soon. You're going to be obsolete, and I'm going to go on. You're not going to survive natural selection.
Really, Ron?
The internet is natural selecting. It's not choosing you.
You basically saying, Ron, at least I can read, though, nigga. Now we know you can't read.
Now I'm the N-word again. And family, even though I disagree with this guy, I've never called him out his name. I never disrespected him, but he continuously called me the N-word because I disagree with him.
Oh, Ron, because you're not reading on purpose, Ron. So now I know you can't.
So I'm the N-word now, right?
No, I'm gonna stop calling you a nigga.
I mean, you got to stop, bro. We're too old to be using that word, my guy. We're not 20.
You wrong.
Okay.
Just like I'm a Pan-African, you Ron Pseudo to me. And to you,
all right, okay. But damn, out of N-word, like Ron Pseudo, I can rock with that. But the N-word, I can't rock with.
Ron, you trying to take me away from my point. My point is, me and you both sitting here reading this. This clearly says that the foundational Black Americans is these. It makes up the 3 pillars on the daggone star, on the daggone flag, brother. And the fact that you sitting there.
So, do you want the answer or no?
I don't want your answer, bro, because it's been a whole hour for that.
Yeah, I got it. You never wanted the answer. You wanted to just argue your position, and you wanted to go without any opposition. I got it.
Oh, you don't have.
I got it. I'm different than you, though. I love opposition. That's why I want the best to come over here and challenge me.
Oh, you don't have no heart. Everybody read know that this because it's stars on the flag don't mean this man is on the flag. He's basically saying that this makes the FBA. And he puts
no. The FBA makes the FBA. That definition is again, family. There's a difference between and
name of the show. My name of the show will be the 3 stars and Pseudo.
Hey yo, please, why don't you see this is what I do with your videos?
3 stars.
I react. Look.
3 stars. 3 stars.
You gotta slow down. Look, hey family, this is how you know dealing with integrity.
3 stars.
When he's just gonna talk over me. I mean, who does that? Like, I would never call into the show and talk over him. I got too much respect for people channels. You dig? So what I'm saying is this: he's gonna talk over me calling in my show, which is interesting. Okay, so what I'm saying is, all right, this guy's still going. What I'm saying is real simple.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so there's something called a definition, and Tariq Nasheed, when he said 3 stars, he's talking about his flag. He's at the context when he says, okay. Okay, so let me go there. Let me go to the image. Let me go to the image. Okay, he cuts in, he can disrespectful, call me the N-word. Okay, so right now, family, we have the so he's still going. Family, you see my screen. It's called the FBA flag meaning. He's no longer talking about who's FBA and who's not. He's talking about the flag meaning. You're dead, my guy. You're not on my level. I'm really him.
It's different from what he's writing in the other. So you basically saying,
okay,
meaning's going to answer that then.
Okay, so again, if see, but we can't talk at the same time, my guy. We can't do this, man. We can't do this. That's on your show, y'all chaotic, y'all talk over each other. Not over here, bro. We take turns. No, that's why my channel is successful and it's got views, because we take turns. There's no chaos. So it's my turn to talk. Okay, that's why people chime in over here, man. So we get the views, because we're not talking over each other. Okay, we're not arguing. We're establishing positions and arguments, and I'm not insecure.
You don't answer the question, Ron. You playing, and then you won't, and then you.
Hey, bro, you asked the question and you start to talk as I gave the answer because you disagree, bro. You're insecure, and we didn't even get to African American. So, family, what he's doing, he's deflecting, because he knows that when we get to African American, he's dead.
What?
He's dead. So you want to talk about African American? Since we can't agree here. You want to go to African American real fast?
Ron, you didn't
exactly
purpose twice.
Yeah. Well, according to you, I will, bro. You're not the judge though. When you're debating, that there's a moderator, there's a judge. The debating participants, bro. I would never agree with you in a typical debate. You won't agree with me. That's why you have a moderator and judges, my guy. When you're boxing, each boxer think they won.
Right. So you basically.
So you have judges and a moderator. So what I'm saying is, you ask the question, I go to answer. Your insecurity as a grown ass man stops me from answering the question completely, and you're doing it right now. So I want to move. So if I can't answer this question, I want to move on.
You took 45 minutes. Then I asked it again. You took
because you kept cutting in, my guy.
For 45 minutes when you tried to fake us
because out. you kept cutting in. You're not on my level when it comes to this. No, none of y'all are.
Ron, I don't want to be on your level. You got a pseudo level. I don't want to be on your level.
I know, but you can't prove it at all. Ron, so right now, Ron, he's still. So family, listen what by the way, I called at his channel. I didn't behave like this. I actually, wait, no. Hey, stop. I'm gonna mute you. I called in your channel. I did not behave like this. When I called in your channel, I waited for my time to speak. And I spoke and I shut up and let people talk, and then I spoke again. I didn't talk over the host. I didn't talk over other panelists. That's what you're doing. You got nothing but disrespect in you, my guy. When I called inside the TV, I behaved like a human being, like a mature human being. I called inside the TV and I spoke when it was my turn to talk, and when it was your turn to talk, Unc, I was completely quiet. Okay? You can't do that. You got no respect for nobody, bro.
Okay, so you reading the chat. Start reading the chat, bro.
Okay, so now I read the chat. I'm reading my screen. So earlier, when I went to the Tariq Nasheed website, he had a different category. So he's still cutting in. Hey, bro, if you're going to cut in, you might as well just hang up.
No, Ron, I asked you, what the hell am I to believe that it's just talking about the flag? You keep saying the three.
Yes, because a definition is a definition. I keep explaining that. What else do you?
Help me out.
What else do you? Okay, cool. So we still going.
Group that will be
okay. So right now, if I go to ChatGPT or Google AI, and I ask them, what is an FBA?
What?
And it explains it. It don't mention 3 stars. Does that count, or just you're the only dummy in the world that just believes what you believe?
Ron, I'm asking you, Ron.
So let me go here. I got it. Okay, so we can't agree on that. Since we can't agree on the website,
you won't answer.
I'm gonna go to the neutral source, Google AI.
Ron, you gonna answer my question on purpose, Ron? Everybody,
cool.
That's my question, Ron.
I got you.
I said, Ron, when you read the 3 groups who make up the ethnic group that will become the foundation of Black Americans, you basically saying he don't really mean FBA. He means 3 stars. That's what you're saying.
Hey, bro, why you asking me questions and then cut me off when I start talking, my guy?
Ron,
you're disingenuous, man.
Disingenuous, Ron? You telling me he just talking about the 3 stars stuck on the flag? You know what I mean?
Okay, so do you want to answer, or you want to keep talking over me? Dude, you can't have it both ways, man. You're asking a question which is really rhetorical. I go to answer, you chime in immediately. You're insecure. You're not on my level. You go, I'm quiet. I go, you talk over me.
All right, watch this. You're not going to answer the question. I'm muted out. Watch. You're going to take an hour. Not going to answer. Watch. It was a simple question. Go ahead.
I got you.
Yeah,
so now, mute out. Now, watch how long this takes, family. So we're disagreeing on Tariq Nasheed definition of FBA, which I don't even know. So he chimes in. He's not on mute. He chimed in right away. You're lying.
Okay. Why would you do that, bro?
Bro, you can respond when I'm done, my guy.
We're not disagreeing on anything. I'm asking you.
I think we are, but let me finish my answer. In my answer, I think we are.
What, Ron? I just asked you.
But is that possible that I think different than you? Is that possible?
Ron, how can we be disagreeing when I'm
okay? So let me go to answer. Why are you so insecure to cut in while I'm answering? Am I that powerful? Am I that influential?
You say it. No, you definitely not.
Okay. So let me just answer. I'm a nobody, right? So with no influence. Let me just answer, and you come behind me and clean it up. How about that?
I bet I'm gonna come behind and clean it up.
Okay, cool. Okay. So we disagree
then I'm gone.
on the definition of FBA on Tariq Nasheed website. When Tariq Nasheed website completely defines what an FBA is. He on his website, which I read 1,000 times over, it says anybody who is descendant of black men and women who were part of U.S. chattel slavery. That was Tariq's definition of an FBA person. I agree. So now Ankh disagrees. He goes to a flag, which is totally different. We go to AI. So now Ankh is smarter than AI. AI can pull up all the resources by FBA or Tariq Nasheed website and whoever website, and it can determine and draw a conclusion. So AI understands like all of us. AI says a foundational Black American, FBA, is a term used to describe a person who can trace their lineage back to the Black people who were enslaved within the United States. That's exactly what Tariq Nasheed website says. Now, watch this. So on Tariq, so that means the definition is family. Definitions are definitive. So once he describes that and he moves on, the definition stands by itself. It doesn't need no help. It stands by itself. Now, Tariq Nasheed goes on and creates a flag, and he creates symbolisms on his flag, and he explains the symbolisms. It literally says FBA flag meaning. It doesn't say FBA ethnogenesis. It doesn't say the definition of FBA. It says the FBA. So he's telling you why he has these symbols, why he have, not has, have, H-A-V-E, plural verb, why he have these symbols on his flag. Okay. So he's going to explain the symbols, the 1526, all the 3 stars. So now the 3 stars represents, again, he's speaking about his personal flag. He never said everybody got to get this flag. Okay, it says his personal flag. If you want to buy his flag, then this is what it means on his flag, the symbols. The 3 stars represent 3 groups who make up the ethnic group that will become foundational Black America. This is his personal explanation of his personal flag, and not the definition of FBA, which he don't understand the definition. Okay, so the flag, the 3, he's cutting in again.
He's a liar then. So we can he's a lying ass nigga then, and we can just cut.
Bro. Sometimes I'm wrong. I was talking to a brother the other day, and I said something about.
Hey man, nowhere in the hell that man did all that not to answer that question. And how do you go to ChatGPT to answer a question that a nigga asked you 30 minutes ago? That man still ain't answered that question with the ChatGPT. This is crazy, yo. All that to get around that. At that point, I would have said, Unc, man, look, Tariq Nasheed is crazy. I don't agree with that. That's all he had to do. Then he claimed I was cutting him off. No, I let the nigga talk. Never answered the question. Then I get in. Then he crying. I let him talk again. Then I come back. Then I let him talk. Then he claiming I'm cutting him off. I'm childish. I said, what? Answer the question. Then he gonna say we disagree. But what the hell is it we disagree on, Ron? Nigga, I just want to answer. We ain't disagreeing because I don't hear your answer. I cannot disagree with the man until he give me his answer to his question, man. Why did it take that long? I don't even think he answered. Matter of fact, I think he did such a great job of not answering the question. I think he might have rocked me to sleep. I think he might have distracted me and threw me off the point. Let me see. Boy, I tell you, man. Man, big up the hits. Big up the Sister Sci-Fi.
But okay, I said AME by Richard Allen. I said that was African American. It wasn't. The A didn't stand for African American. It stood for Africa or African.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I'm not lying. I was wrong. And I admit it. I said, okay, I'm wrong. The African American is not there, just African. I'm just wrong. Some people are just wrong and some people lie. Okay. So now when you argue against a lie, you got to prove intent, which is very hard to do, by the way. Okay. So then he said the 3 stars represent, again, the 3 stars are associated with a flag, not the definition of FBA. So the 3 stars on the flag represents the Black Aboriginal people of North America, the Black explorers and traders who had contact with the Americas before Columbus, and the captives brought to the Western Hemisphere from Africa. So he's explaining the 3 stars on his personal conjured flag. I'm done.
So he don't really mean foundational Black Americans then. He means something else. That's his personal belief about it, huh? But he's still talking about the people, yo. He's still talking about foundational Black Americans. You agree to that, right? He's definitely talking about the people. He's definitely talking about the ethnic group, not just the stars. The stars are representative of a people, Ron. And by the way, your Google AI mode shit, nigga, it's a language model, bro. You got to ask further questions, bro. So I don't know why you tricking your audience with that shit neither, yo. I'm done, man. Appreciate it, yo. Stop lying. I'm not a guy.
I would love for you to define FBA from your web browser and share it, bro. I'm open to that. I'm unbiased. I want to read what your search engine says.
That's what we talking about.
Exactly. It's gonna say the same shit. But now, wait, before you say it, let me just represent my donors. Right. So we have I can't see the name. But he says, I'm giving you content, $100 donation. See, when you're sincere and transparent and you provide full disclosure, you get $100 super checks. So he responded to you. He said, I'm giving you, wait, I just want to shout out my donor. These are the people that motivate me to keep going. So $100. Okay, bro, let me shout out my donors, okay? So he says $100 super chat. He said, I'm giving you content, booger. That's the only sense he made, okay? So then I got another, that's $100. Then I got somebody else, $5. I got Lawrence Charles that says, he's been dead, bro. That's a $2 donation, right? Then we got One Power in You, $2 donation. He said, throwing the damn towel up. Okay, so those are the 3 super chats I got. So it's about $107, which when you speak real shit and you don't hold a position and have hatred, people reward you, my guy. That's the blueprint. I'm trying to help you out.
All right, let me share my screen. Let me read it like you want to read it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me share my screen. Let me finish reading it. Where in the world is the screen shared on here? I don't see the screen share, bro. I see participants. Chat.
Wait, you on Zoom, right? So you got to click the three buttons.
What? Oh. Record, caption, doc, notes, apps, media.
So the green. Look for the green button. It's gonna say share. The green button.
I don't see no green buttons. What you mean?
Nah, you click the double, bro. It's 100%. If you click the Zoom link, you have the share feature 100%.
No, I don't. You must don't got that on. For me,
bro, it's automatic. I can't control that.
Yes, you can.
Bro, listen, bro. I taught chess throughout the entire pandemic, my guy. I'm a Zoom expert. The share button is there, my guy. Okay. It's there.
It was not.
Right? Trust me, man. I'm a Zoom. Okay. I got Zoom videos, by the way. I got thousands of fucking likes on there because I know how to maneuver through Zoom. I'm like I said, I'm like an expert on Zoom. Trust me, it's there.
Yeah, you the greatest nigga since.
No. I'm not. No. But okay, who been using Zoom longer? Me or you?
Can I read it to you, bro?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. But I'm saying like, don't try to demonize me. I'm saying like, I'm literally a Zoom expert. Like I can share my screen where you can control my desktop, my guy. This is what I do. I did this for a business. I did it for the entire pandemic and afterwards. So I'm a Zoom expert for sure. I got videos explaining how to do Zoom shit, annotations, and I got hella likes. No. I want to explain to my chat. You defame me. Chat. I am literally a Zoom expert. I've been using Zoom before the pandemic, throughout the pandemic, after the pandemic. That's why I have a StreamYard account too. I'm paying for StreamYard and Zoom, but I keep doing Zoom because I think it's just better. Okay, but I'm paying for both. I'm paying $88 for StreamYard, and I'm paying about $17 for Zoom. I'm literally a Zoom expert. I can tell you the ins and outs all about Zoom. Matter of fact, I had a summer camp come over. They had engineers. They had to.
Man, Zoom need to give that nigga a job. He said he a Zoom expert. Now, I've been in this community a long ass time, yo. That's the first time in my 20 years that I heard a person say they're a Zoom expert. Self-taught and self-trained expert. Yo said he paid $90 for a Zoom. Boy, they was definitely robbing you, Ron. You need to get your money back. Zoom ain't never cost $90, yo. They do try to trick you with different boxes and shit, but everybody know you just pay the regular price. That is the fuck. Yo said he's a Zoom expert, yo. What college, what university did he go to become a Zoom expert? All that not to answer that damn question. Boy, I tell you, man. Damn. Here we
work with me explaining how to get their summer camp connected to Zoom. I'm literally an expert on Zoom.
All right, man.
Okay? That's what I really am. So we're not going to play down that. All right. So anyway.
I could just throw you in a tizzy like that. I would just say anything.
No, because that's called defamation. And I have built myself a reputation and credibility. I'm not gonna allow nobody to question it, my guy.
So you realize you just said you built a reputation.
Yes, on integrity, full disclosure, honesty.
Hold on.
Credentials.
Hey, yo.
Right.
You ain't gonna let a person do what to you?
Defame me. Defame me. And nobody gonna defame you on my channel.
And you built a reputation, and if you say you're an expert on
Zoom. Yeah, Zoom. Yes.
Your character. But you got a band told niggas I was a Pan-African, told niggas I was drinking. And I ain't drunk.
Okay, no. I never said you were drinking. That was speculation at best. But I did say you were a Pan-African.
It was speculation on your now all of a sudden you said I was. Come on, bro. I'm saying
it's speculation, but I did say you was a Pan-Africanist for sure.
Okay, so you speculating on something when you
No, you are a Pan-Africanist. You're throwing rocks and hiding your hand, bro. You're a Pan-Africanist.
Bro, so you're an idiot for that.
Okay.
Right. I said, go get the source to say the Pan-African, they the ones to say, what man, you tripping with that. That's crazy to me, bro. You cannot have lost your mind like this. So I'm gonna share the screen right here. Here you go. All right. We see the screen. This is the FBA thing.
Your screen is not being shared. Hold on. Let me see.
You don't see it now?
Wait. Hold on, wait. Maybe it is. Hold on. Wait. What the hell? Hold on. What the hell? I can't pull it up.
All right, hold on. Let me do it like this. I'll do it. I got you.
I think it is sharing. I think it's me. I got to expand. Okay, hold on. Why won't expand? Okay, I see. Okay. Go ahead.
Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
No. Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm reading what you typed in there though. Okay.
Foundational Black Americans.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Listen.
I thought
Go ahead. Read it. Read it, bro. It's okay. Read it.
It say Foundational Black Americans. FBA is a lineage-based designation.
Why you put Wikipedia? But go ahead. I mean.
No, that's the source they pulling from. Are you kidding me right now, bro?
Okay. I read it. Go ahead and read it.
Do you want me
to go ahead and read it? No, I'm saying go ahead and read it. Why you belaboring? Read it.
And you see it? Look.
No, read the top. Go ahead.
The AI overview. This is what you're using.
Right. So read it. You pulled it up. Go ahead. I can read it for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. So you pulled up Foundational Black American FBA. Refers to Black people in the U.S. whose ancestry traces directly back to enslaved people in America, just like the She website. It says distinct from a recent African.
All right, man. Let me keep it a buck, yo. Let me keep it a buck. His game was so flim-flammery. It was so flim-flammery, so high-levelish that the nigga had me looking up something, forgetting that he never answered that damn question, yo. That I gotta get to you, my man. I gotta admit it. Ron, that's a damn red flag on the plate. You took me an hour and you made me forget, yo. Did you ask? You had me looking up. I don't even know what I was looking up. Why did I look up the FBA? Hey, man, look, man. Shout out to the clown. She's definitely a clown. Ain't nowhere in the world we gotta go through all this as black men to have a conversation, yo. We gotta do all that, yo. I just want to answer, hey, bro. Yo, when we read this about the flag that he says will become the foundation of Black America, do you agree with that, yo? Can you answer that? No way, bro. Why is it that hard, yo? Yo made me forget. Got me. I don't even know why I got the read. Had me looking it up, reading shit. What am I reading it for? Boy, I tell you, man, that was a good one, yo. He was definitely in a lot of dudes with that one, yo. That was top-notch level right there, yo. That was it. That was I done been around the world but on that move of never answering the question ever and invasiveness, yo, that was, ladies and gentlemen, that was the level. I should have cussed him out and left.
African or Caribbean immigrants and is a central identity in movements like American Descendants of Slavery, ADOS. It says, which advocates for recognition of reparations, focusing on lineage and unique historical experiences of oppression, separate from broader discussion of Black identity. Wikipedia pages like the African American Founding Fathers, 100 Greatest African Americans, and Timeline of African Americans First document the broader. So that it's saying all those African Americans, that documents the broader history. This is opposing to Founding Black America. So they address they document the broader history and influential figures. While ADOS, so see everywhere it named African American, it's saying that these were broader terms to include recent immigrants, and it's showing. It's delineating that from ADOS and FBA. It says, while ADOS movement highlights the specific experience of descendants of U.S. slavery. So everything we're saying African-American is saying that that's including recent immigrants. But it's saying ADOS does not do that. Okay, so now.
Next part, man. I ain't getting it.
What else? What else? What else we read? So I agree to everything it said. What else? Well, I'm going to read.
Key concepts and groups, right?
Right.
EOS goes on African-American.
We know about ADOS, right?
Black History First. Hold on.
I'm with you. Let me know when I read.
Hold on. You come down here, right?
Right.
Listen, lineage, right? And hold on. And then, like you're supposed
whatever, dude. Do what you want to do.
You're supposed to take a deep dive into it.
Okay, let's do a deep dive.
Do the deep dive.
It's not going to change.
Okay, I never said it was. So I mean, why are you getting jumpy?
Now I'm saying this agrees with me. I'm undefeated on the net, bro. I don't take L's.
And then you do. You just did.
That's why nobody calls in.
So right here, so I call in, nigga. Shit, because I want you.
Yeah, I'm saying you're a debater. You're gonna call in. I'm saying, but your cohorts ain't gonna call in. I want Sean to call in.
So we right here. All right.
Yeah, can you get Sean to call in, please?
No, because you talking about motherfuckers getting high, and it's not true, yo. I ain't.
No. I never said you got high.
No, you said based off of what?
All right. So the question is, do I believe you get high, get drunk? No. So the question is, do I actually believe that? The answer is no. So for the record, I do not believe you consume alcohol or take narcotics. Do I really believe that? The answer is no.
All right, then. So don't do that, because I ain't dirty.
So, but you're calling me Pseudo-Ron, though, so I'm gonna clap back though. All right, but I want Sean or Suntan to call in.
So here we go right here. So there you go. Foundational lineage base. We got all that. You come down here. Go. You want to read that?
Wait. Okay. So it says Foundation of Black America, FBA, is a lineage-based designation and socio-political movement. It refers to Black Americans who are direct descendants of the freedmen, enslaved people emancipated in the United States, distinguishing them from more recent Black immigrant groups. I agree.
All right, now,
What else?
go ahead, read. As of 2020,
I got it. As of 2026, FBA does not have its own dedicated Wikipedia article because it goes right to Tariq Nasheed. I know that. It said instead, information regarding the term and associated movement is primarily found within other entries, and Tariq Nasheed would be one of them. You see right there. It says FBA disambiguation. It says list Foundation Black Americans as one of many meanings from, I can't see, for the acronym FBA. Tariq Nasheed, because even me, I tried to look up FBA, it wasn't there. It was Tariq Nasheed. It says Tariq Nasheed mentions his role in popularizing and trademarking the term Foundation Black American. And then it says Adolf, we got to read that. You know, we know that's Yvette. But what about it that's like, I don't understand. Like, I agree with everything I'm reading.
so it says what represent? It says
Correct. Reparations or policy changes and proposed by Adolf's FBA movement. So it's all right. That's a question. What other prominent figures in the Foundation Black American movement besides? Okay, Ryan Coogler, that's one. Okay, what else? Phil Scott, Dr. Richie Rashad. Okay, all right. There's other people. Big Urban Politics is a big channel that talks about FBA.
okay. So nobody will say out their mouth that Tariq Nasheed is not a what, yo?
He's not the leader. Nowhere we read was he the leader of FBA. Nowhere we read that.
I'm saying, but I haven't mentioned it this whole time I've been on the show with you, bro.
I'm just throwing for the record for those who are listening, like the guy kicked off.
Okay.
Now I like talking to you because to some degree you're reasonable. To some degree,
Right.
You're reasonable, but other people like okay. So this is the perfect example. Say this.
I ain't scared of him. Remember
okay,
this?
dude, you're gonna have FBA extremists. You're gonna have people who are wild and crazy. That represent lineage. And just now, the guy who I gave a chance to talk to, who I kicked off, he is against FBA, and I can't pin him on you. I believe he's standing by himself. Now I can say, oh, that's your man's. But you guys would say the wild FBAs is my man or my man, and I'm saying no. This is a lone wolf. He's crazy. He needs medication, and he can't have a dialogue. He's going crazy. I kicked him off. But I can have a sense, which I always have. When you come over here, for the most part, we have a sensible discussion. Like I never had to mute you. I never had to kick you off. That never happened when Chef called in. Same thing. Now Corey, I kicked him off. I ain't gonna lie. I apologize to Corey. I said I was drinking that night, and I was a little wild. No, I'm gonna be real. I was a little wild. I was gonna drink. I kicked him off. But when he called,
boy, that's funny. And Boss is the only one drinking. He said I was getting high and drinking, but he on shows drinking. And then he talking about drinking now. Hey, nigga will not answer that question, yo. Boy, I tell you, man, how did he do it? That was the straight pseudo judo magic trick. He did not answer that question, yo. I wonder if I remember to ask him again. I mean, he just wore me out. He beat me down. How Space Age Anthony said, yo, they beat you down to your level and beat you with stupidity or something.
Call back in. I was sober, you dig, no drinking, and we have a great conversation. So I'm gonna be real when it's me. You dig? And when it's not me, I'm gonna be real. So after that, we had a great conversation. But what I would love for you to arrange, I want Suntan, I want Sean.
Got you.
Those two people, because they got the most out. Sean debates apples all day long.
You gotta go on this channel too, though.
No. Okay, I will go afterwards, but I'm tired. Can you admit I pulled up on your channel amongst a bunch of panelists? Can you admit that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sean has never pulled up over here.
Oh yeah.
So I need Sean to come over here first because I'm calling him out, and then I go to his channel and we can do it again. Same thing with Rob Bourne and MBK. Like these guys can't tie my shoes, my guy. On this topic, now they're good in what they do.
Ron.
Well, on this topic, I want Rob Bourne and I want MBK. And that
He's been called you out though.
No. He called me out on their channel where there's 1,000 people on the panel. For the most part, when you call it, isn't it just me for the most part?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So my channel is 1v1. So when I call in everybody else's channels, 9, 10 people, 12 people, over here, call over here, bro, just me. So I'm saying Rob Bourne, MBK, I'm saying Sean, I'm saying Suntan, and I'm saying who else is out there? Oh, Garfield, if you want to call in. Like, look, our past argument with Garfield, I put that behind. I'm more on top of this discussion, right? That's it. I'm not bringing up nothing old. I want to talk about this topic alone. That's it. So if you want to call in, he could call in. But oh boy, what's Garfield man that was debating you? I like him.
Oh,
What's the guy that put up on your channel and he was defending FBA from Garfield channel?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You were debating him and he was defending FBA.
I don't remember that. So, you know,
Oh my God.
bro, you know, I don't remember all that.
But anyway, I want Garfield to pull up.
Want to clear my. I ain't got high in my 40 years, yo. And I ain't never been a Pan-African. I've been all kind of shit, but never.
Now I disagree with that. Now I agree that you're sober, but as far as your religion, I believe it's Pan-Africanism. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, that's because that's the dream you in, and just like and that's a belief of yours. You got no facts around it. You claim.
So he hung up. King Sporty, I didn't know you was there. You could have spoke, my guy. I didn't know you hung up. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Nobody know me to be. You forgot. I promoted science. I promote science in the community, bro. That's
my guy. You called me Ron Pseudo, so I was clapping back, my guy. Do you understand that? I was clapping back.
No, but you keep acting like you keep playing right now. Act like I'm a Pan-African, though, yo.
No, you are Pan-African. I'm not gonna take that back. You're 100% off.
And I'm saying, but your audience sitting there listening to you
because you're hiding your hand. All your talking points are of Pan-Africanism.
No, Ron, you can't be that crazy, Ron. You can't.
Okay, so were you on? Are you on with Brother Reggie? Yes or no?
No, nigga. Everybody come to my channel.
Okay, but I'm asking you. Did you do collabs with Brother Reggie? Yes or no?
Reggie come on the channel, yeah.
But I'm just asking you. Did you do collabs with him?
Yeah, he come. Man, what the hell wrong with you, nigga?
Okay, so my next question is he a Pan-Africanist?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh, come on, man. He's on my channel 4 times. He says Pan-Africanist. Stop lying. Okay, Dr. Maya, is she a Pan-Africanist?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Dr. Dawes, is he a Pan-Africanist?
Yes, absolutely.
So everybody who you argue with against us, you link yourself with all Pan-Africans, but somehow you're the only black duck. Stop it. You're Pan-African, my guy.
So you saying Chef a Pan-African?
Yes, he is.
He said it?
Yes, he is. He don't gotta say it. His actions say it.
And the pseudo killers is a Pan-African thing, yo?
Well, I don't know about all of them, but Chef for sure and Corey is. I can't speak on Kent. I can't speak on Cedric, but Corey and Chef, from talking to them extensively, they're both Pan-African.
So you just so you made up this whole thing in your mind.
Nah, it's not mine, bro. You guys say Tariq, now she's my leader. What are you talking about? You do the same shit.
When? I said Tariq Nasheed started the FBA is what I said.
No. Hey, dude, he came over with okay, did Jesse Jackson start up African American?
He the first person to make this statement.
Right. So is he the leader of everybody who claims to be African American?
His apples and oranges, yo. He never made a group called African American.
Okay, no. Well, he did because he okay.
He's the
you don't know the history of African American. I know you don't, my guy.
Bro. Nowhere in that history say that they just credit this man.
Why did he come over? We were already called something. Why did he come over African American? We were already called something.
No, bro. Because he wanted. Watch this, bro. Because
I'm watching.
Because he wanted to bring continental Africans together.
Why? But that's not us, though. We're not continental Africans.
Oh, so you think I don't know that, though? You think I would?
Okay. No. I'm saying we already have a name. Jesse Jackson didn't say, "Hey, we're this plus that," because we tie into the continent. We could respect that. Yeah. But he said we're no longer this, and we're wait, they got listen to me, my guy. He said we're no longer what we call ourselves. So we were 30. I'm purposely not saying the answer. We were 30 years something.
Wasn't just him.
Just wait. You gotta listen, my guy. We're having a dollar. You gotta listen. Jesse Jackson understood we were 30 years this, and we had great victories under that name. We had great wins. he got rid of all of our great history in America, and he said, we're this now. Why would you? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the term. We were black. Dr. King said, I'm black and beautiful. James Brown said, I'm black and I'm proud. Kwame Ture says, Black Power, Black Panthers, Black Wall Street, Black Reconstruction, Black Muslims, Malcolm X. We had so many W's under black.
Man, this is not a conversation. We can talk that long, Ron.
Wait. X. I mean, well, just listen for a second, bro. I'm stating the fact. I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. See, hey, family. This guy, he doesn't want to exchange information where he understands where I'm coming from.
Conversation, Ron.
Okay, but I'm pointing out. Stop me when I'm lying.
I'm
lying, stop me. Okay, so listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying there was nothing wrong with black that needed it to be replaced. We were black and beautiful. We were black and proud. We had black empowerment. We had black Reconstruction. We had Black Panthers. We had Black Wall Street. We had blackity, 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 black. We had so many black civil rights movement, black history. We had so much respect under the word black. 30 years later, Jesse Jackson, in my opinion, was being orchestrated by white supremacists to erase our W's. We had Maggie Lane and Walker, Black Banks. We had black economics. We had all this black shit. But now we're going to erase all of our black history to introduce a new term. So you guys say FBA new term. Well, so was it African American. And guess what? We resented African American when it came. Right? Black people resented that shit. Don't make me go to some footage. So we resented our intellectuals resented black African American. We said, why? It doesn't make any sense. So Jesse Jackson erased all of our history under black, and he produced African American. Now, what followed after African American? You know what followed? It was the crack epidemic, mass incarceration, black on black crime, all negativity. Bro, what great defeats that we have under the name African American. Oh, wait, go ahead. I'll go on mute.
And that's a lecture, bro. Come on, yo. That's a lecture, bro. I mean, what you want me to say, bro? He just was trying to connect us back to the continent, yo, and give us I would say an identity, bro, that wasn't just tied to America, but also tied us back to our ancestors, yo, to our ancient ancestors, bro. Not even our ancient, just and that makes sense, bro. Wasn't nothing wrong with that, bro. It just wasn't. Because black don't tie you back to nowhere, yo. Everybody know that. Ain't no black country, bro. So he basically was just trying to bring us together, right? And like the Irish and everybody do, and just to give some love to the continent we was stripped from. That was it, bro. And then over time, the thing became exclusive. See, that's what you're not telling the people, yo. Over time. That's why I keep saying as of 2026, right? When you say African Americans, there's an ethnogenesis. And the ethnogenesis is enslaved Africans, some Europeans, about 20%, and 4 to 1% Native Americans, yo. It's a distinct ethnic group, yo. It does not include nobody else but African American. You got to tell the people that, bro. You can't leave it out. You can't keep saying, I don't know, that's not true. That's what I'm saying. That's not a true statement, bro. So that's it, bro. Simple as that. So from the time to Jesse Jackson now, he's taking his time to something else, bro. So let somebody else up on the panel, though, yo.
So I can't respond, right? I just gotta let you go, and that's it, right?
Nah, you let somebody else come up here. So
okay. No, wait. No, I gotta respond first. That's my duty. Okay. So now he said there's no black country, there's no Yoruba country, there's no indigenous country, there's no Ashanti country, there's no Haitian country. When Dessalini said we're now the Haitians, there was no such thing as Haiti. Okay, so there was none of these things in existence. So you don't have there's many people who are not named after a country. They're named after tribes, and they're named after languages, culture, and experiences. Now, Foundation Black Americans, we were named after an experience. Okay, our experience starts from U.S. chattel slavery. So now, what you don't know is that people have the right to name themselves anything they want. Frog, Nuwapian,
That's the right. And the government normally respects that. The government goes with the consensus of the people. The government never rejects the consensus of the people. They go with it. Okay, so when Jesse Jackson introduced African American, again, that came out of nowhere. Nobody was, we were proud to be black, my guy. We had songs, we had the Black Panthers, we had Kwame Ture. We were proud to be black. Black, it was everything to be black. White folks seen black power as a problem. We were in our bag under black. And that's why I say, when Jesse Jackson urged that we replace, like he didn't say, hey, let's add African American to connect with Africa. You know, he said, no, let's replace black. Let's get rid of it. And let's introduce people as African Americans, which is stupid because there's no people on earth that considers their country, I'm sorry, their continent as their ethnonym. No Jamaican, no Caribbean person, no person from Africa. Nobody calls themselves after their continent as their ethnonym. We're the first people to ever do that dumb shit. And that came from Jesse Jackson. Again, he erased all of our wins, our most important moments, bro. All of our fights and fights through adversity and feats was under black bank.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
Black Wall Street. Okay, no, this is a fact. It's a fact. But again, there's no historical wins. There's no historical great moments under African American. He introduced that term at the same time. Watch this, family. At the same time, the crack epidemic was booming. At the same time, immigrants would come over in the millions. Now, all of a sudden, we're African American. So fuck his lie. We know that the crack epidemic was booming, and we know a bunch of influx of immigrants come over here who was all calling themselves African American when they got over here. So his reason is bullshit. We know that he was co-op and he sabotaged blackness that had so many W's behind it. We were proud to be black. The world recognized Carl Lewis as the first black, and this person is the first black, and that black. They got rid of all that shit, came on African American, and there are no wins, no great inventions under African, no innovations great under African American. Only the crack epidemic, only mass incarceration, 1994 crime bill, all bullshit followed after African American. So I got Lex. I want to say something.
Man, can I respond to that though?
All right, gonna respond, but don't hang up. Though. Let Lex respond to you.
Oh, Lex who? Oh man, I ain't talking to that dedicated shit. I ain't got time for that.
Oh my God. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Listen.
Got my thing
Like,
off.
yeah. You cast prejudgments.
Nigga,
And
nigga, I got pre-conversations with niggas, bro. This is me.
okay, bro, but you're older though. You're a grown fucking man, bro. Your grandfather, and you over here holding on to like personal beef, man. You're the black unity, or you're not.
But I want to read, bro. What's wrong with?
I can skip past any prior beefs for unity. You guys can't. You're stuck in your ways. You guys are adversarial.
I'm saying, man, who you think you is, yo? If I said I was done 25 minutes ago and gave you an extra 20 minutes, that you ain't kidnapping me.
Wait, but how you getting me extra minutes on my show? That's crazy.
I had to stick around, bro. This is me.
You're right, but I'm gonna be live regardless of you now, man. My numbers stay the same. Like you don't add more people, bro.
Nigga, you got a nice little donation.
Now I'm back, but bro, that donation is gonna happen regardless.
Okay, all right. Look, respect.
You don't see my donation, bro? I get about 100 every night.
Bro, I'm saying, but respect the conversation, yo.
Yeah, but respect the platform, though, my guy. I'm not some small fry who just started.
Don't mean you can make me stay as long as you want me to stay.
No, bro, listen what I'm trying to say to you.
Okay, so
normally nobody pulls up, and I still get those hundreds of dollars.
Okay, bro.
So a guest don't add to the donation. People support regardless, my guy.
The content, bro. Sometimes it's better just talking to yourself, looking at the screen, to test your ideas and see if what you said makes sense, bro. So here, this is what Jesse Jackson actually did, yo. Okay.
Oh my God. Now he's a flaming FAGGOT, Jesse Jackson.
What he did was he gave us historical continuity. Okay, with the African Diaspora. It said,
now, I'm gonna cook them. Watch.
Man,
I'm gonna cook you. I am. That's a fact. Go ahead. You can finish it.
Ask me. You play like that you mute out, but you don't. That's why I don't respect it.
Like you. I'm giving the same energy like you.
right, but you do the same.
Like you call me the N-word every chance you get. You've been disrespectful the whole dialogue.
I haven't called you.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You called me that again. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You don't even know it. You say it so often.
Historical continuity with the African Diaspora. Jackson explicitly linked the descendants of U.S. slavery to Africa as a continent of origin, not as a racial essence. In scholarly terms, the label African American acknowledged diasporic origins without implying cultural sameness with Africans. Okay, it says distinguished ancestral origin from modern nationality. Parallel terms such as Asian American, which encompass multiple ethnic backgrounds within biological claims. The framing avoided racial essentialism while still correcting the historically to ensure African origins imposed on slavery. It says 3, political and institutional recognition. Jackson's push, right, occurred during a period when naming conventions directly affected policy, data collecting, and civil rights enforcement. The term African American, it says enable clear federal and academic classifications. It says supported civil rights advocacy by defining a group shaped by U.S. specific historical processes. It says was formally adopted by major institutions, media, universities, and government agencies. Notably, the U.S. Census retained a combined category, Black or African Americans, reflecting that African Americans is an ethnic historical descriptor, not a replacement race. 4, distinguishing U.S. ethnogenesis from global Blackness. A critical scholarly reason, often misunderstood in popular discourse, is that African Americans was never meant to describe all Black people in the United States. It says Jackson himself acknowledged that. Caribbean Americans, recent American immigrants, and Afro-Latinos possess distinct ethnogenic histories. African Americans are a population formed through slavery, Jim Crow, and U.S. segregation. Shared racialization does not equal shared ethnogenesis. This position aligns with modern anthropology and population history. Now, 5, it says rejection of biological race models. From a scientific standpoint, Jackson's framing explicitly rejected the 19th century racial typologies by emphasizing African American as a historical and cultural identity term. It says avoiding claims of biological race, reflected post-World War II scientific consensus in genetic and anthropology, reinforces the population identity emerged through social history and not DNA alone. Scholarly consensus, bro. Okay, so Jesse Jackson promoted African American too. Replaced color-based labeling with the ethnic historical identity. 2, acknowledge African origins within racial essentialism, align with academic and governmental classification systems. 4, distinguish U.S. ethnogenesis from global Blackness, reflected modern scientific understanding of race and ethnicity. In short, the term was corrective, grounded in social, anthropological, and political science, not ideological or sentiment. I rest my case right there, bro. Now you can cook that, and you be by.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook that. I know. I hop off like a coward, but I'm gonna cook that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. For one, he didn't address this.
I'll let you cook it.
I said, right, bro. Are you done or not?
Yeah, I'm done. I said I'm gonna let you cook, but I'm gone.
Okay.
Go, yo,
You can leave like a coward. Go ahead. I know you got the last word. I don't do that. I was my panel. I don't say a bunch of shit and hop off.
No, bro.
I don't do that. I hop off respectfully.
No.
I said, all right, guys, I'm out.
That was my response. I mean,
okay. So now let me cook that while you're on the phone.
Response.
So now you
go ahead.
I got you. So for one, is African American using a dual sense? Does it cover a racial category and an ethnicity? Yes or no? Exactly. Family, he can't fuck with me. None of these guys can. And neither could Dr. Dahl. None of these guys. African American is chaotic. Even Dr. Maya exposed Ankh on her channel when he's giving his presentation of freedmen and African American. She said, Ankh, while he was reading the bullet points, she said, because Ankh was reading the bullet points where it said African American includes recent immigrants. And once he read that, Dr. Maya said, Ankh, let me cut in. She said, Ankh, you don't see the confusion? She said, you don't see why we should throw away the term African American. She said, you don't see how it includes recent immigrants. It's ambiguous. It's not specific. So now, by the way, I think, did you hop off, Unc? See, now, I would never do that coward shit. I would never hop onto my channel, read some bullshit, and hop off and not be, put to the test.
It's really because he's seen me, bro. That's.
Oh, yeah, of course. Now, Lex, I gotta give you flowers, my guy. I went back and watched a thing where you was on Sarnetta with Nepal, and
So of course I hopped off the panel because I ain't feel like cussing Lex out because he's the most pseudo dishonest person in the community. He's a pseudo sophisticate. But I couldn't help myself because he was glad I left and he started talking trash. I said, I got him, coach, put me in the game. Easy work. So this is the next part of it. And it goes a little bit like this.
Sarnetta and Nepal, and I was there, bro. I didn't know you were saying they ain't black before me. So I'm gonna give you flowers right there, my guy. You were saying that we're the only black before I was saying we're the only black.
Yeah, I've been saying that, man. I
didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that until recently. I replayed your video like 2 days ago. I'm like, oh shit, he been saying that before me. I thought I was the first.
Well, it's all good. We do great minds think alike, bro. But it's just the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. So you was on it before me. I give you flowers.
Thank you, bro. But if you look at the census, many immigrants check black,
right,
African descent, African American.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's a fact.
I'm trying to figure out what like these dudes' problem is. It's like, are you? That's
right. Why
why
they can't comprehend that?
I really be thinking it's some Asian shit because it's like,
yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm like, yo, it's no, like either you're retarded or you're on drugs. That's why I told I said, bro, either the fact you can't get this easy, simple logic. You're either on drugs, under influence of alcohol,
bro. I'm gonna tell you
medicine, or you're an agent, man.
You teach, bro. I really believe you're sincere. I believe you care. You may benefit. But those guys, bro, it's all about status. And being, the people who are supposed to be smart and knowledgeable and get all the money from the black community. Tariq Nasheed has
sell clothes and all that shit.
Tariq has upset that. You notice it always goes back to Tariq. And see,
right. They hate
someone like that don't have the influence like they used to do me. They would just like slander you, defame you, and blackball you because they kind of had a hold on black media. They're like the black Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
And they can like blackball you. They can't do that to you now, but they did that to me. They can't do that to Tariq. They can't They can't say he's broke because that's one of the, like if you don't look successful.
Yeah, of course. If you're not rich, you broke.
Go ahead, bro.
I agree. If you're not rich, you're just broke. There's no in between.
Right. You're broke, you're nobody. Then it comes to all of that because they have convinced they were good because, they had a network that, it's almost like a fraternity with these guys. They had a hold on the black community minds financially. And a lot of people bought into their fucking racist ass Darwinistic shit. And they've been on top. And Tariq has upset that. But not only Tariq, but like the FBA, has
the whole donation movement killed that.
It just upsets them because if you listen to what he's saying, he don't even really disagree. I was trying to
I was pointing that out, like, yo, what you disagree with, my guy? You just rambling.
He brought up the article and I was waiting for the bomb when he was like, and it was like saying the same thing. Then he even talked about how African American became exclusive or whatever. And it really didn't, not on the census.
Right.
Not on the
Right.
census. So
At
what
all.
is there? So what is this beef with FBA? His beef is, you know, and I'm gonna tell you what really pissed them off, because they're all about money. Because they're really the broke.
Yep.
They have a poor mind state. They're mad because they can't make no money off FBA.
Right. At all.
If Tariq wouldn't, I'm so glad Tariq trademarked that, because that's what they want. They want to make their own T-shirts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. And they mad because they can't hustle and rob the people no more off a lineage. See, if it's a lineage, then they can't market it. So, bro, trust me, man. I know these dudes for years. Not only is their science incorrect, all that shit they talk about pseudo, bro, they're the biggest,
man, they're the most pseudo people in the world.
The most pseudo. All they do, I call them the parrots. Because all they do is one of the number one logical fallacies is appeal to authority.
Right. They
That's
do
a
that all
logical
the time.
fallacy. So what they
Elder
do
said this. Oh, Dr. Ben said this.
And not even that. They call Dr. Ben pseudo now. Do you know Ankh called Dr. James Smalls a bitch ass nigga?
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah. That's crazy.
Then he tried to come back like he was protecting him after he said he was a pseudo bitch ass nigga. Like, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. And then when it even comes to science, that's why they hate me, bro, because I've been destroying their shit for years. That's why he said, you see, yo, I was on TikTok the other day on a panel, and
how you doing, Lex?
One of their
you gotta let him finish. He ain't cut you off. You gotta let him finish.
One of their
Ron, this is my point. Lex the most pseudo.
One of their,
yeah, but you
gotta finish. We're gonna figure out where you at, Ron.
One of the minions, right?
No, but you gotta let him get off his truth.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
That's what he's gonna do. They don't deal with it for that. They're experts in defamation. So I'm on TikTok, and one of his juju, she jumps on the panel and starts slandering me to the panel. Like, I'm like, yo, now this is really becoming harassment and bullying from this fucking crew, man. Like, I can't even go nowhere and talk.
Keep the name out your mouth.
I can't even go nowhere and talk.
I'm just finishing. But he just telling.
I can't even go nowhere and talk.
He didn't defame her. He didn't disrespect her. He just saying like she bullied him. That's all he's saying.
I can't even go nowhere and talk. She coming up there. Oh yeah, this nigga Lex say on YouTube. But you know, I'm like, yo, this is like you interfering with my life. It's like I can't bro. These people are stalkers, harassers, bulliers, and when it comes to the science, bro, Ankh would never debate me because I already crushed this boy, and they know what's. So that's why they started running a whole campaign, the gag order on Lex for years, because I know they're bullshit. That Darwinian racist white man bullshit that he teaches, that shit is treasonous. Treasonous. And all they do is repeat what these people said. And if you ask them to go into the detail of it, they can't. But why is it right? Because the white man said so. That's it. And it's like, it's really non-scientific. Because they don't even challenge. If you ask them, do you have a problem with anything that these people say? No, so they're just puppets of a because what they don't realize when it comes to white supremacy, everything is done for power. There's politics involved in every category, including science. That's why if you look up the dark side of peer review, you'll find out that is a control mechanism also, to control the flow of information. Do you think that these people, they want to control the flow of what happens on the internet, right? They want to control the flow of information that happens in politics. But these dummies don't think they want to control the flow and how people interpret life science and their perspective on life. So, bro, they not that sharp when it comes to science. And if I question this man on some science right now, I guarantee you he'll deflect into insults and won't be able to answer. I guarantee you.
That sounds like a challenge to me. Good.
So you agree with this man, yo? You agree with Charles Darwin, evolution is racist, Ron? You agree with that man?
Hey, brother, listen,
No,
man.
no.
Ask me.
Look,
Hey, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Lex. I'm asking
No.
because Ron
No,
could be not the pseudo. So you trying to tell me? We all know Lex is a dedicated pseudo, yo. You trying to this man say that Charles Darwin scientific theory racist, bro?
You gotta let me. You gotta let me
Wait,
answer.
let me see. You on tape?
I believe there's a reason that he's saying it, and I believe he can back it
he's
up.
an intelligent designer, man.
So okay. So why don't you
Intelligent
challenge
designer,
him?
bro. I don't got
Okay,
you.
so
Right.
okay.
So
So
let me
what you
just
talking
tell
to me
you,
for?
Ron.
Asking you, Ron. Remember we had this whole conversation about me drinking and you being pseudo. Remember that, Ron? This is why. Because you let a dedicated pseudo say that the theory of
So let him. So let him prove it. Okay.
Nick, we done been around this.
Won't you hear out his?
No, I'm talking to you.
Won't you hear out his? Okay, look.
I'm talking to
Why
you,
you
Ron.
talking to me? He's on the phone.
Ron, because I'm trying to prove my point, Ron.
Yo, okay, brother. You asked me a question.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
asking
got
you.
it. Okay,
theory
okay.
of evolution racist.
Okay, so hold on. Relax.
Okay, question.
This what he does. I got you. So you got to stop though, but you don't control shit. Okay,
Man, I'm asking you a question. Watch how long you take that.
I got it. So, but you got to stop though.
Yes or no
because
first,
Lex,
Ron?
Okay,
yes,
stop.
no.
Stop. Dude, this guy's crazy.
Yes or no?
You
Like
gotta stop.
Yes
You gotta stop. He's on the phone, man. You're scared to contact him. But Lex, look, if Brother Reggie called up now, I believe Brother Reggie is retarded. Okay, so now, right. But now watch this. But if Brother Reggie called in, I would not be asking Unc about Brother Reggie. I would directly. Wait, Unc, relax.
I'm not asking you about Ron. I got off of Lex. I got off of Lex.
I got off of Lex. Watch my turn.
But I got off of Lex.
You're cutting in. Watch my turn to talk. What I'm saying is,
ask you about evolution right now.
I got it, my guy. You got to stop, man.
So let's get to Lex, though. Let's not talk about Lex. I'm talking to you.
You got to stop, though. But it's my turn to talk now, my guy. You're talking over me.
Don't bring up Reggie. You say out of it.
No, I got you. I got you because you're dodging. Lex is here in the flesh. You're dodging him.
I'm not dodging
him. Talk to me. Okay, so let me just finish though. Let me just finish. But you're looking bad. I don't care. But I'm saying, okay.
Based off you and your audience, I'm super looking bad. So
dude, all you can do, all you know how to do.
I thought not.
Yeah, everything Lex said you're gonna do, you're doing it. You're defaming, disrespecting, cutting off.
I'm not talking.
Let me. Okay, so I'm going to respond. To
okay, go ahead. Let me hear it.
Okay, what I'm saying is, I think Brother Reggie is literally retarded, and I think his Black City plan is a bunch of goofball shit. So if I'm talking to you and Brother Reggie calls in,
me too, nigga.
Okay, so let me finish my point.
There you go. Keep going.
Okay, right. So if I'm talking, okay, so if I'm talking to you, and Brother Reggie called, he's still talking my talk. Oh my, this is unbelievable.
Point here, bro. Everybody heard me say, "Yo, I do that." So move on.
But how you gonna talk over me though while I'm talking? That's crazy work. Okay, so I think Brother Reggie is retarded. I really believe he's retarded. You dig? So I think he takes medicine. So if I'm talking to you and he calls in, right, while I'm on the same panel, I'm not gonna ask you about him, his Black City plan. I'm gonna ask Brother Reggie's stupid ass about his Black City plan.
If I agree with it since you've been saying I agree.
Okay, hey, bro, you gotta let me just finish, my guy. Why are you cutting in? And that's why people be saying, "Is he under influence?" Because you can't stop. Yo, let me just finish. I'm 30 seconds and I'm done. So what I'm saying is, I think Brother Reggie is really retarded. I'm not joking. It's okay. I'm not roasting his ass. I think he's retarded. Okay, so if we were talking, he called in, I will prove he's retarded. Brother Reggie, you there? Then I'm gonna ask him about his Black City plan, and I'm gonna prove that he's retarded. He's a pseudo paralegal. He's a pseudo historian. He's a pseudo doctor. Pseudo this, pseudo that, pseudo that. I'm gonna just cook him. I'm not gonna ask you about the guy who's on the phone. I'm just gonna cook his ass. So I'm saying, don't ask me about Lex. He's on the phone. Ask Lex about Lex. That's all.
Nigga, I'm gonna ask you about Charles Darwin right now. This ain't got nothing to do with Lex. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I'm gonna ask you again. Does Charles Darwin have a scientific theory? And is the scientific theory of evolution racist? I'm asking you, Ron.
All right. Hey, bro. Can I ask you about Jesse Jackson?
Man, I'm bye.
All right.
You proved my damn point. Yeah, stay.
All right, I proved your point. But you're running for Jesse Jackson, though. Because Darwin was a side argument.
Hey, yo,
You're having all.
Darwin was a clear racist, bro. His theory spawned from racists. He toward even in his book, he referred to everyone outside of white people.
So hold on. Just like I said, the nigga wouldn't answer the question. And do y'all know why he wouldn't answer that question? Because Lex is sitting right there. Lex sitting right there. And he's scared to say, no, Lex is wrong. That's all he had to say. He kept deflecting. Oh, talk to Lex. I don't want to talk to Lex. I'm proving my point that I said earlier, y'all, that this man is a pseudo. He's not only a pseudo, he's a pseudo sophisticate. Because he's sitting there letting Lex call Charles Darwin theory racist. Now, Charles Darwin himself may be racist based off your perspective, but is his theory racist? Anybody that studies science, no. The answer is not no, but hell no. Crazy work right there. He would not answer that question. That's why I call him Ron Pseudo. Imagine me having a person sitting beside me say something super pseudo, and the person asks me, you think that's pseudo? I'm going to say, damn right it's pseudo. But watch this. Lex is going to get all the way into it, and watch I beat him down. Remember, he was talking all that trash. Oh, you know, I had to debate them. I'm running for me. That's why he left, because he know, nigga, I left because I didn't want to cuss you out. But since you talk so much trash, I couldn't help myself, and I popped back up on him. Watch this.
As the lower racist. And then he wrote a letter to one of his colleagues. Actually, let me read what he wrote to.
See, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because Unc knows I'm not the biggest Darwin guy. You
in
dig?
1881, check this out. Toward the end of his life, Charles Darwin wrote a colleague that the more civilized so-called Caucasian races have beaten the Turkish hollow in the struggle for existence. Looking to the world at not very distant date, what an endless number of lower races will have been eliminated by the higher civilized races throughout the world. That's something that's a personal letter, but even in his book, he says the same thing. Now, what Ankh tried to do so maliciously years ago,
of course,
is say that he was talking about plants. Because and it was so sad that the people allowed him to, and it was so evil.
Bro,
because I read the book.
They're in a cult, bro. They're in a cult.
He said they were talking about plants. No, he was talking about human races. So when you talk about, see, the word natural selection is a white supremacist word of saying chosen ones. The same way as manifest destiny. All they did was change the language. Instead of saying God, like some people say God chose us, they say nature chose us. So that's why you see what's going on. And that's why I say these dudes are stupid, bro. Because the science spills over into the political and social arena. That's why they have something called social Darwinism. That's a lot of what the administration today is talking. People like Charlie Kirk and Phil, whatever his name is, and J.D. Vance and all them guys. They come
J.D.
from
Vance
that.
Is the worst, man.
They come from that thought process of manifest destiny, and evolution was a part of that. So, what these guys think, though, see, this is what happens in science, right? A lot of scientists disagree with that bullshit. But you know what happens if they do? They don't get invited to the meetings. Their funding gets taken.
I was just trying to see what else I wanted to buy.
You understand what I'm saying? And so it is another way to control information. These guys Listen, bro, I've been studying this shit for a long time, and I didn't beat these guys up already in debates on it. And yet they still go around calling people, and I'm gonna tell you, pseudo has turned into a psyops. They don't even use it right. They just call anybody pseudo who disagrees with the consensus. But there's many scientists who disagree, and they got degrees, and they make much more sense. That guy is a parrot. This is what y'all got to do. Next time these guys call somebody pseudo, ask them, in what branch of science do you work? Since I'm pseudo, they don't even work in the field. None of them. I think the dude Cedric says he's a biologist, and this clown
right here, let's deal with Charles Darwin.
And this dude said that he fought to put fluoride in the water on his island.
Hold on, what you say?
This is how crazy.
Get back on Charles Darwin, nigga.
Hey, bro, I'm still talking, please.
Okay.
This is how crazy these dudes are.
Yeah.
And then argue with me about the effects of fluoride, which you can do many studies on. This is how dumb they are, bro. That they would fight for fluoride, a carcinogen. And this dude fought to. This is how dangerous they are. Just like this dude was on camera getting a vac shot. The lady that he got the vac shot said, "Praise Jesus," while he was getting it. But he was calling people pseudo that don't believe in the vac shot. And right now, bro, you can go to congressional hearings. There are all type of court cases, about misinformation, about how it was delivered. And recently they even banned the amount of vax that they would give to these children. These people endanger us.
We can't talk about it in live.
Yeah, so I'm just,
that they flagged for talk about that.
Yeah, but let's
that right there, yeah.
Charles Darwin was a goddamn racist who and his people are trying to fulfill his prophecy.
Did you finish?
That the higher races would wipe out the lower races.
Yeah, and the plant thing. He said the plant thing. He said
He tried to say they was talking about plants. I'll give him $100 right now if he can prove that Charles Darwin was talking about plants in the instance when he said the lower races will wipe out the higher races will wipe out the lower races.
Come on, man. Listen, let's get back on. So does hey Lex, are you trying to say that Charles Darwin does not have a scientific theory, and evolution is not only a scientific theory, it's a scientific fact? Are you saying that's not true, Lex?
Yes. I'm telling you what you always say.
You're saying
a well-organized lie defeats a disorganized. It's a well-organized. You don't even listen to your own statement. That theory is a well-organized lie.
Okay, so hold on, Lex. So you don't realize that even if Charles Darwin was a racist and had racist views, that has nothing to do with his scientific theory that has been repeatedly tested over and over again. So you're basically saying that science,
Slow down.
No, I'm not slowing down. I'm making my point. I'm making my point,
you can't
bro.
skip over that.
Hey, Ron, I'm making my point.
Let finish.
I'll get back to the repeatedly tested
I'm making my point since you the guy that been beating us up on science. Remember, see, I'm right here for real right now. See, it's a difference now.
Okay.
So I'm telling the listening audience, it don't matter how racist this man was or how you perceive him to be. But he not only produced a scientific theory, right? This man actually made scientific predictions, right? This is what academics said. This is what science says around planet Earth. But Lex, on this show with you, Ron, you letting them get that off, bro, with no pushback. And that's why I call you Pseudo Ron, bro.
So tell us. So hold on. You said, hold on. Watch.
I'm going to ask you one more time, Lex. You're saying that Charles Darwin does not have a quote-unquote scientific. Do you not know that scientific theory is the foundation of evolutionary biology? So you basically saying that evolutionary biology is not real too, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Finish to your statements there, bro. So
now, I'm saying it has no use.
Evolutionary biology don't.
No, it doesn't.
So you're saying viruses don't evolve, right? Pathogens and viruses don't evolve. Bacteria don't evolve. Really, bro?
No, I didn't say that. See, this is what they do.
No, hold on. I'm saying, hold on. Whoa. So what are you saying? You agree with that then?
Yes.
Okay, so you agree with that, then you agree with evolution then.
No. See,
going?
this is what they do. Bro, you can pull that.
Explain.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to respond to your stupidness.
Hey, yo,
Viruses, hold on, bro.
I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass.
Viruses.
You heard what I said, right? So
when they say viruses evolve, what viruses do is they transfer information to each other. Certain viruses, it's called horizontal gene transfer. And so when they adapt, like if you make a medicine, a vaccine to attack a virus, they have in their software, in their DNA, the ability to adjust. When they do that, they transfer that ability to their friends and their offspring. So if you want to say that, yeah, okay, I agree with that. But for you to take that and say that we came from a rat is a totally different thing. There's no evidence of that.
So
none.
Horizontal gene transfer is a mechanism in Charles Darwinian evolution. Checkmate.
No, he wasn't. He didn't even know about horizontal gene transfer.
He only knew about one. He understood.
Charles Darwin did not know about horizontal gene transfer.
You don't cut me off, bro. Nobody said that Charles Darwin understood horizontal gene transfer. Mendel talks about genes. I am telling you that horizontal gene transfer was discovered later on based off of Charles Darwin's evolution. And horizontal gene transfer is one of the mechanisms alongside with natural selection, brother. That's
okay. Now,
and the reason I call you a pseudo, because you're sitting here making that shit up and you said what you just
What did I make up?
You just said that you don't agree with viruses evolving, but you identified a mechanism which is horizontal gene transfer.
No, I identified a mechanism
which
that
is evolution.
That you attribute, because evolution is this is the games they play, y'all. Biological evolutionary theory is not one thing. They try to say evolution and then he'll use the virus. Nigga, now we got to deal with everything else. You got to deal with the fact that they're telling us we have a common ancestor. You got to deal with the fact that they're saying life sprung out of nowhere. You got to deal with the fact that they don't have the fossil record. You got to explain the Cambrian explosion. You got to explain.
Man, that pseudo talking us to death right now, man. That pseudo talking us half to death right now. That man's saying any damn thing at this point. So let's source up. Let's source it up. Understanding evolution. Here you go. All right. Y'all can get this website. Evolutionary Science. Berkeley University. All right. Go to the glossary. You can type in horizontal genes transfer. This is part of understanding evolution. He's a wild coon from the moon that came to Earth too soon. On regular guy daggone basis. Let's go to Charles Darwin's work. Wikipedia's ass up real fast to show you how pseudo they is. They makes no fucking sense. Here you go. Let's see. On the origin of the species, it's clear. And to tell you what it is, right here. Origin of the Species is a work of scientific literature by Charles Darwin that is considered to be the foundation of evolutionary biology. And he's sitting up here acting like it's not a scientific theory. What in the world is going on around here, man? And Pseudo-Ron is sitting there letting them get that off. Ron know that. Why is Pseudo-Ron letting them get that off? He can do it, but he don't. He was mum's the word when I asked him about Charles Darwin. Shaking in his boots, scared to death. You know why? Because he need Lex. That's why. Lex is wrong as 10 left feet. Oh, horizontal genes for ain't got nothing to do with evolution. And then after he realized I got, oh yeah, dude, but you got, then he started throwing and stuff. Oh, what about the common? I said, man, shut up. They ain't make it so bad, he gonna talk crazy, and I pop up on him, and he not even ready for the conversation. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you, crazy work. Crazy. Everyday examples of evolution impact on human society. Exploring how evolutionary processes shape our daily lives, man. We wouldn't even understand how evolution shapes our daily lives if not for Charles Darwin's scientific theory. Whether Charles Darwin is racist or not, that has absolutely nothing to do with his damn quote unquote evolutionary theory. Man, knocked out on his damn feet. Let us continue the stomping. Man, boy, I tell you, on a regular basis, boy, man, that I do not understand. And they stay with that nonsense constantly. All right, here we go. Let's get this in. Let us move on.
How they change their change the theory a lot when it doesn't, and how they deny other facts when it doesn't fit into that. So while some of the mechanisms in evolutionary theory are true, it doesn't complement the whole timeline in what they're saying about us coming from a goddamn prehistoric rat. They can't even explain the simple cell.
No way, bro. No way, Ron.
Hey, Ron, check this out. When they talk about religion, they'll call these people pseudo. They'll say Abraham pseudo. Show me Abraham's body, right? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Show me the body of the common ancestor.
I never called it somebody's religion. We do not call somebody's religion. That's not me, bro.
You never did that?
No. Go find the tape.
Oh,
bro.
my God. Okay. Yeah. But you will agree that you've made the arguments, and many other people in your circle, like y'all can't prove Abraham existed.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm asking you. You believe in mythology because you believe in this mythological creature called the common ancestor. Where is the body?
What? Man, what are you talking?
Where is the body? Where are the bones of the common ancestor?
The common ancestor.
What is it?
Bro, listen.
No, it's either you can answer that or not. I know you're gonna walk around it.
What body? What body are you talking about?
I'm talking about
you brought up evolutionary biology. That's why
I'm talking about the common ancestor.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now, bro?
Let me say it slowly. The common ancestor of man and apes.
What? We got the genes, bro. We understand.
No. I didn't ask you that. I asked you.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
But I'm asking you a specific question. We can get into the genes. I know you're going there. I'm going to go. We can Don't skip.
Hold on for a minute.
What I'm asking you.
No. Hold on for a minute, bro.
He's asking about the body. Is there a physical body? That's all he wants to know.
No, he's not, bro. I'm not.
All right, are there physical bones?
Hey.
He just said that.
Either you in it or you out of it.
Are there physical bones?
Listen, this is what I'm not doing.
You see what I'm saying, Ron?
I see.
Why you can't listen to these guys, man.
Based on his idea of the scientific method, you have to talk about evolutionary biology from the position from social Darwinism. You have to have a body, a common ancestor, which is what he's talking about, from which to base that theory on, based on your notion about evolutionary biology. So he's asking you specifically, what body are you referring to?
Where is the empirical evidence?
Hey, Ron.
I understand completely what he's asking.
Yeah, I know. He understands too, bro. But
what are we doing right now, Ron? Hey, Ron.
Now he don't know.
Is there a body or not? That's all they want to know. Is there a body or not?
Is there a body, bones?
What are we doing right now, Ron?
He won't answer the question.
He's asking you about a body of the
because he believes in a religion with a mythological character called the common, and no different from someone who's saying Abraham. He has just as much faith as anybody who believes in a story. He believes in a story.
And Sheikh Anta Diop has already debunked this with his science.
Give him a chance to either babble or answer the question.
Oh yeah, he gonna babble for sure.
He's asking you a direct question. Is there a body or bone to the common ancestor? That is his question towards you. That's either yes or no or babble.
Knock it off, bro. Now, it was about evolution. The nigga said to the listening audience that gene transfer.
See what I'm saying? Bro, it's
He ain't gonna
answer the question, man.
He gonna redirect as usual.
Right. It's a waste of time.
Ron, I'll let you know this, bro.
It's a waste of time. Bro.
You ain't got it, dog. You ain't got it, dog. All that shit is
nothing.
dead,
and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. The Neanderthal shit, all of that is fake.
Hey, Ron, listen. Check this.
I'm listening.
You let me get my shit off, or I'm never coming back on this bitch again.
Who gives a fuck?
I want you to answer the
question.
question.
Let him, bro. Don't fuck
crying ass nigga.
Your mother, nigga. Your mother,
crying ass nigga.
You gotta stop doing the insult, bro.
Oh, crying ass nigga.
Mother, nigga. Now what?
You gotta stop. You've been calling me
wouldn't say that shit about
Ron, this is why they don't like me, Ron. Now you know. I ain't got
you gotta stop. You gotta stop throwing your gun. You are throwing your gun all night. You gotta stop doing it. You call me nigga all night.
Ron, listen to
I'm respectful to you, calling you brother.
Hey, Ron, listen.
You call me nigga all night.
Right now, Ron, you a fucking pseudo nigga.
Get him out of here, Ron, bro.
Are you gonna answer
clown,
this question?
man.
You know why I'm gonna play this tape? Because you
play the tape, nigga.
I want you to.
Play the tape for all them stupid ass niggas you rock with, dog. Play the tape, nigga.
Ron,
play the tape.
Ron, I don't got
play the tape
yet. Because they have not answered my question. Remember that, Ron?
You brought up evolutionary biology. He debunked your shit.
Hey, Ron,
you brought it up, nigga. Go back and play the tape, my nigga.
You don't want this smoke.
I know you on that crack shit, but play the tape. You brought it. You used the word.
Right, you're going back to something we already agreed on. Horizontal gene 4 is a mechanism that they use as part of their well-organized lie to say it's part.
So see what I'm saying? You see how the nigga getting down, right? He getting all the way down. Getting all the way down, yo. So that's why I'm cussing him out. It ain't an intellectual conversation no more. Not even a little bit. See? I asked them niggas a question about horizontal gene transfer. Pseudo-Ron, them niggas jump all over the place, talking while I'm supposed to be answering my question. Niggas ain't, they fighting. You know what? Because they know they dead men at this point. Act crazy, talk crazy. So remember what it was. He finally had to threaten a nigga for him to finally stop them niggas so I could continue to make my peace. Now, you know, Lex talk for an hour every time he talk. It's a lecture. That's a pseudo trait. The other nigga, whatever his name is, Raw Pseudo L, he knocked out on his feet. Watch this. Let's continue this. Show you how we really get down around here.
Part of evolution. I already said that. I said, but that doesn't cover the whole timeline. Like you're trying to say, well, if viruses evolve, then obviously we came from a fucking monkey.
That's not what you said.
How do you make that connection, nigga?
You said, nigga. I'm gonna tell you what you said, and it's all on tape.
That's what bro. Is that not what I said?
I'm talking.
That's what you said, bro. I was right here, bro. That's what you said, dog.
Right now. Shut the fuck up, Ron. I mean, Raw L. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Nah, nigga. You ain't built like that. I promise you, you ain't.
Built straight.
I promise you ain't built like that.
Yeah, come on.
I promise you, dog.
Information.
I promise you, dog.
Hey,
you can't fight and you can't debate logically. You ain't got it no way.
Why they went on a campaign?
You ain't got nothing.
All the time, Ron,
let me say this though. Let me say this.
Simple questions.
You ain't got nothing.
Hey, before you respond, let me say this.
We keep this confusion. Nigga.
You confused, nigga. We ain't.
Listen, I'm gonna separate your crazy ass.
Speak for yourself. You confused. Just admit it. You confused, nigga.
I'm gonna separate and beat you half to death right in the show tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the other pseudo nigga first. So we was having a conversation about evolution. He came out his pseudo mouth and said that all of a sudden, horizontal gene transfer, that's what viruses do. That's not evolution. And then he caught himself and realized that it was when I told him. I say, bro, it is. So then he admits that, one, if you admit that horizontal gene transfer is a mechanism in evolution, then you would then have to admit you was wrong when you said Charles Darwin theory of evolution was fake. You would have to admit that, bro. But you think we stupid. Now let's.
It is fake.
Now let's.
How do I have to admit that?
I'm moving on to the next. So now
it is fake.
And you just double talk the audience. Now let's deal with your common ancestor thing. The way we prove a goddamn common ancestor, which you know because you're a pseudo, is that if two organisms share 98 to 99% DNA, that means somewhere in their history, they had a common ancestor, and you know that, nigga. So that's the goddamn answer. Whether they find it or not is not germane to the conversation, and you know it. The point is that DNA absolutely verifies that chimpanzees and Homo sapiens share a common ancestor because they share 98% and not 99-98% DNA. That's the goddamn answer. Now,
that's literally a logical fallacy.
Okay, I'm done with you.
No, you're not, because that's circular reasoning. That doesn't prove that. Because that's what I'm saying about the indoctrination and the programming.
Lex, hold on.
You already hold on, bro. You gonna go on forever? Let's deal with what you say.
Let him get a few more things out.
All right.
Well, Lex, bro, we be doing this again. Hey, Rael, what you just say to me, bro, about evolution? What you say? You said what?
You know what I said.
No, I didn't. No, I don't. What you said?
Well, you should have been listening. I said it very clearly.
No, say it again, bro.
I go back on the tape.
Oh, okay.
All right, so move more.
You one of them scary niggas. So my question.
No, I ain't scared. I know how niggas like to flip shit. I know how niggas like to play like they don't hear what you say.
So I'm ignoring what you.
Exactly. Well, you ignored it the first time, so don't ask me to repeat it.
Evolutionary biology is not a.
No. You said evolutionary biology, and then Lex cooked you.
I said the foundation of evolutionary biology is Charles Darwin theory of evolution. What I said. You said it's not true.
And has social Darwinism been debunked in academia?
And I'm saying social Darwin.
No. I'm asking you, since your source is peer reviewed motherfuckers. Has social Darwin? Hold on. Has social Darwinism? Has social Darwin? Hold on. Has social Darwinism been debunked in academia?
Absolutely.
All right then. So why the fuck is that your source of information? Dude, why is that your source, dog?
Because
why is that your source?
You want the answer?
All right, I can't ever answer, but you gotta answer.
Answer the question.
You cut me off like a mug.
Gotta answer the question.
If social Darwinism has been debunked in academia, why is that your source?
Don, I didn't ask you a question.
So he said yes. He said yes. So let him go.
No,
so why is that your source?
Now, because social Darwinism was created to Charles Darwin. It actually has nothing to do with Charles Darwin. You knocked out on your feet, my nigga. Now,
the N word, you gotta stop, man.
Oh my God! Did y'all just hear this fool?
You gotta stop.
Did y'all just hear this fool?
Yeah, you heard me.
He's been talking about Darwinism this whole time, but it doesn't start with Darwinism.
We're trying to attract the youth.
It's literally called social Darwinism, dog.
Not true. Come on, what's wrong with you? Hey, Ron.
Okay. So let me. This is for the hold on. This is for the audience because motherfuckers will try to run circles. Motherfuckers will try to run circles around y'all, and y'all need to be clear about who y'all dealing with. Racism and social Darwinism. Anybody who has done serious research especially when it comes to something like Darwinism, know emphatically that racism runs all through fucking the social Darwinism. Okay, it runs all through it. Now, it says social Darwinism is a 19th and early 20th century social theory that misapplied Charles Darwin's ideas about natural selection to human societies. While Darwin's theory described how species evolve biologically, social Darwinists use a distorted version of it to justify racial hierarchy, inequality, and oppression. The racism embedded in social Darwinism was not accidental. It was central to how the ideology functioned.
They even lied about that. It wasn't misappropriated. They said that later to hide the fact.
I agree with you, Lex.
Hey, Ron, what you doing, Ron? Hey, Ron,
I agree with you, Lex.
You see what I'm saying? It was appropriated correctly.
Are you going?
According to the theory of the higher races wiping out the lower races and more intelligent. And Charles Darwin called Australians and Africans low in IQ.
Hold on, Lex.
Like, it's a fact.
Hold on, Lex. Hold on. This is hold on. This is how you know these niggas don't know what they're talking about.
Do you know what
Social Darwinism was actually the origins of eugenics comes out of social Darwinism, and guess who eugenics was eugenics created for in the first place? Do you think it was black people? No, it was based on poor whites from Europe. It was not even originally for black people.
Hey, Rael.
Eugenics was applied to black people later.
Let me respond. Hey, Rael, I agree with what you just read. Do you know?
I know you do, because it's the fucking facts.
Do you know what you just read? What you just read said that social Darwinism did not come from Darwin. It was actually a distorted view of Charles Darwin biological theory of evolution. Did you realize you did that, right?
I know exactly what I said. I read it on purpose.
I know. Why would you read that? Why would you do that to me? Why would you read that in front of everybody? Why would you already was punch drunk.
So are you saying Darwin wasn't a racist,
bro?
Are you saying Darwin wasn't a racist?
Man, I'm not.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I agree. He's a racist. We already got that straight.
Okay, exactly.
Hold on. You agree now, because I got you on tape saying Charles Darwin wasn't a racist.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. That
yo, bro.
It's speculative, bro.
Hey, Ron, do you see my screen share?
So did this nut, did this infidel, did this wild ass coon from the moon that came to earth too soon, did he just read what I said? See, this is the problem. It's called reading comprehension. And y'all know what it is, right? A pseudo always dies at their source. This is crazy. So we come right here for the slow people in the back. Social Darwinism. Social Darwinism is a body of pseudoscientific theories of social practices that claim to apply biological concepts. I'm going to say it again. Social practices that claim to apply biological concepts of natural selection and survival of the fittest to sociology, economics, and politics. This has nothing to do with Charles Darwin. What is the origin of the term? The term Darwinism is coined by who? Thomas Henry Huxley in 1861 in review on the origin of the species. By 1870, it was used to describe a range of concepts of evolution or development without any specific commitment to Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection, man. What in the world is going on? Let's move here. Despite the fact that social Darwinism bears Charles Darwin's name, it is primarily linked today with others, notably Herbert Spencer, Thomas Malthus, and Francis Galton. Y'all know who Francis Galton is, don't you? Francis Galton was Charles Darwin's second cousin who got Charles Darwin's work all messed up. Francis Galton, the founder of eugenics. This is crazy, bro. In fact, Spencer was not described as a social Darwinist until 1930, long after his death. The term social Darwin first appeared in Europe in 1879. So you got these fools up here, Pseudo-Ron. You got the super pseudo sophisticate Lex, crazy ass. Not knowing what horizontal gene transfer is, not knowing what evolution is, getting beat up. And then you got this brand new pseudo on your panel. Raw L something. Raw pseudo L. Getting beat up, trying to access sources, reading the source that agree with me. And you said nothing to them pseudos, bro. This is the damn point. Boy, I tell you, man. Man.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Man. Oh, y'all didn't know it get worse? Oh, it get worse. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap Ron is speculative, Ron.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, you got operative or speculative. It's how
He's a liar. So slow, bro. It is a control mechanism. Now let me check it out.
Hey, next time you jump out the window there, Rael, yo, you know I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make sure.
All right. Let me read the source, please. Peer review, a flawed process at the heart of science and journals.
At their source.
This is from the National Library of Medicine.
That's why I call you Pseudo Ron, though, yo, because you did these pseudo.
So peer review.
I let grown men speak their mind, right?
Hey, Ron, is there anything?
And you're pseudo for letting Brother Reggie.
No, already
that Black City plan.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. You talking about the Black?
No, but you know he pitches that. You don't challenge it. You don't look into it. That's called negligence.
Did you read it?
Purpose. You don't want to.
Did you read
it? Yes, it's 100. Yes, I did.
Man, I read that
two
shit when
reviews
it
on that
first
bullshit.
came out.
It's
Showed
garbage,
how
my
stupid
guy.
it was.
It's pseudo. City. No, but okay, I got you.
You never talked.
No. No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know that he's known. No, that's his. Well, first of all, wait. Oh, hold on. Stop.
Playing, bro.
Listen. Hey, Lex. Now watch this. When Brother Reggie's on live and he goes on mute, his thumbnail is the fucking Black City plan. So stop lying, my guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You don't see it, right? I know.
Yeah.
You don't
Ron,
see
let
it.
me read this though,
Ron.
Wait.
Hey, Lex. Before you do that.
Plan, though.
Okay. No. I'm asking. No, because you're the non-pseudo guy. So now you know about the Black City plan.
Think about it.
The next time you talk to Brother Reggie, listen. The next time you talk to his slow ass, ask him to break down how cities can have power. That's impossible. They don't have power. States can override city at the drop of a fucking dime.
But I know
He's a retarded.
No, but I understand.
Okay. So now call him out. So now you know that. So when you do it live, have him bring that Black City plan to the table.
You missed it. No, Ron, you missed it. We've been already over all that stuff. I don't got to keep fighting over that.
No. Okay, no. I don't wait. Then stop holding me to shit. Okay, because you have not dedicated one video about the Black City plan. Let's go ahead. He's lying.
All right. So this is another thing they always talk about. Peer review, the consensus. Like these dudes. Peer review.
He about to read a source that beat himself up because they pseudos, and you're surrounded by pseudos. That's all. And
so the National Library of Medicine is pseudo?
Do me a favor, though, Ron. Tell you people.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. They just throw this word around. It's like
it's the National Library of Medicine pseudo.
Hey, bro, let's mute him for a second, please.
Hold on. Tell you people stop block me in the chat. Yo, let's not.
All right, peer review. Peer review is at the heart.
In my chat. See, they act like they don't know.
Yo, Ron, mute this nigga for a second, bro.
Damn. Let him read his source.
You know, I know y'all heard me. I say the way these two niggas is comprehending what they reading is pseudo. It's
all right. So let's see see how.
Let him read the source.
If we read it, we can all comprehend it together, right?
Right. Go ahead and read it.
Peer review is at the heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this, yo. These just infidels.
My point is that peer review is impossible to define in operational terms. They're textbooks.
People disagree. I've never done that. I never exit like that. I always exit in respect. People call them out. People disagree.
Your bitch ass out.
They brought this dude on their show and gave.
All right, here we go. And this is how you exit like a champion. I exit like a champion. Watch this. This is how you exit like a champion. Let me show you how to do it. Here you go.
Gave him the utmost respect, never disrespected this Harry Potter looking nigga, and I'm gonna show you who he is. And kissed his
I know
feet.
who he is for sure. I know who he is.
Kissed his feet.
He's a white dude.
Oh, I'm so honored to have you. This nigga belongs to the Church of Satan. Bro, This nigga belongs to the Church of Satan. But they call everyone else pseudo. They hate their people, and they want white proximity. They're coons, and I believe some of them are working directly with some agents.
Hey, Ron, your bitch ass out. The line, nigga. Raw. What he believe, what he don't believe. I don't believe in God, so why the fuck would I believe in the devil?
They brought this dude on their show and gave him the utmost respect, never disrespected this Harry Potter looking nigga, and I'm gonna show you who he is. And
Yeah,
kissed his
I know who
feet.
he is for sure. I know
They
who he is.
kissed his
He's a white
feet.
dude.
Oh, I'm so honored to have you. This nigga belongs to the Church of Satan. Bro, this nigga belongs to the Church of Satan. But they call everyone else pseudo. They hate their people and they want white proximity. They're coons, and I believe some of them are working directly with some agencies.
Oh, for sure.
So we said all that, the play about evolution not being real, some iron raw. What he believe, what he don't believe. I don't believe in God, so why the fuck would I believe in the devil?
But why don't you call him a pseudo? Why did you honor him and kiss his ass when he came on your panel?
Hey, Ron, I did this for you. That's why I just cuss his bitch ass out. So check this out, Les. Fuck you, nigga. All right? I told you, nigga, if you run your mouth like that, I'm gonna cuss your bitch ass out. The line, nigga.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Feelings.
I'm gonna have a real conversation. So we're gonna replay this conversation, you pseudo ass nigga. A pseudo always dies at their motherfucking source. Rael, appreciate you jumping up and get beaten the fuck up. With that, I'm out, man. Fuck wrong with you. Hey, Ron, you better put your fucking pseudos on the chain, nigga. With that, I'm out.
That was his response.
That
was his
That's
response
how
to
you
what he just said.
obliterate a real pseudo. You see that? And make him run with his tail tucked like the bitch he is.
Hey, yeah, now let me say this. I've been on hella panels, hella opposition. People disagree. I've never done that. I never exit like that. I always exit in respect. People will disagree. The chat gonna hate me and talk about me. And I just establish a strong argument and then I leave respectfully. I never do.
Nigga, that's how a champion exit. We exit like that. Now watch this. Remember how quiet he was with Lex and all that? Quiet with the other nigga and all that. Remember how he was? Let me fast forward a little bit and then watch how it really get kicked off. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Now, so we see that Ron Pseudo can check pseudos, huh? Let's move it up just a little bit more. Hold on.
Dude, put your panel. Like I said, this guy.
The satanic temple. Do you really know such thing as evil? The designer of CIA site. Now they'll say, you the secretive nature of the CIA and the nigga Dizali. What about his offspring?
Back, just going there with no resources, competing with the natives there. There's a whole trick back. And like Lex is saying, those 3,000 people had came together to shut that shit down. Comes to FBA pseudo back. Just going there case. We didn't rock with them. We don't
United States of America because we didn't immigrate here. And even if we say there were no black aboriginals here, we mixed with the indigenous people. So either way, we are indigenous, whether by you want to say we was already here or we mixed. This is our land. And our ancestors, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, David Walker, all said, y'all tripping, trying to send us back to Africa. You trying to take our property. They had a meeting of 3,000 people.
Oh, yeah. I know that. Yeah, they met with the ACS. Like, yo, get up out of here.
Yeah, remember when the ACS was going on with absolute.
All right, here we go. Let's finish them off right here. 1 second. Let me finish them off right here and get us up out of here, yo. Here we go.
It came out, and then he you know what I'm saying, they withdrew, you know what I'm saying, the offer. But the fact that they were willing to, somebody who was claiming that America was so racist, this and that and the fourth, he was willing to actually he actually entertained that, really shows like on that end, on when it comes to Planned Parenthood, most people don't understand it was originally called the Negro Project, started by
all right, look. All right, we might be going too far.
Hold on,
too many rabbit holes. No, no,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
but
no,
that
no,
right
no.
there, I'd rather not. Look, I'd rather
I'm
not
not.
do that.
I'm not. It's not a rabbit hole. No, I mean
Oh
he
yeah,
sat
yeah,
on it.
no,
But
right.
my point. Hold on.
It
I
is.
know. I
It
get it.
is.
I get it. What I give. I'm just going. I'm saying
All right.
that.
Yeah. But you got to represent. You got to represent the Negro Project correctly. So now that's something I know all about trying to save you. Okay, so that's
No,
something I know all about, and you're about to misrepresent it. I know you are. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, move on to something else because you're gonna misrepresent it, and I gotta correct you. But go ahead.
I'm not going to misrepresent.
Okay, go ahead. So explain.
So now all of a sudden, Pseudo-Ron is concerned about something being misrepresented, huh? That's amazing to me now. Now all of a sudden he gets some heart to check the pseudos. Watch this.
Explain to me what the Negro Project was about. Go ahead.
Okay. The Negro Project was something that was started by Margaret Sanger, correct?
Right. Yes, it is. What else?
Okay. Okay. It morphed into what has become what?
No. Let's start right there. What was the Negro Project aims and goals? Let's start right there. I try to save you. I can't. Don't go down the rabbit hole because this is shit I know for real. Okay.
I'm not.
What was the Negro Project aims and goals?
Okay. Margaret Sanger stated.
Right. Negro Project. Okay. No. What is the Negro Project aims and goals?
Are you gonna let me answer?
Yes, the aims and goals of the project, not what she quoted somewhere else, misquoted. You're gonna use. I'm saying the goals of the project. What were the aims and goals? I want to know about the project.
I'll just stay away from there because that's a touchy subject for you. Okay.
Yeah. No. It's not touchy subject. I know all about that shit. I'm thorough research, my guy. That's my shit.
I am too.
So what I'm saying is, okay, but you're gonna go into conspiracy theory. I can tell you what's about. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. Was Margaret Sanger? Okay, watch this. Was Margaret Sanger? Was she pro-abortions or anti-abortions?
Lex kicked conspiracy theories for a whole hour. For a whole hour, they was kicking conspiracy theories. A whole hour. Charles Darwin was racist. His theory was racist. The horizontal dream transfer. You know, they hiding signs because they don't want you to, all that. Both of them two. 3 nitwits. Now all of a sudden, he wants to step up. Really? Man, he picky choosy. He ain't got no heart. Ron Pseudo, a picky choosy nigga.
She was pro-abortion.
Okay, bro, you're lying. Margaret Sanger was pro contraceptives, my guy. She was anti-abortion. You made that shit up. You can't find nowhere on Google, nowhere on Wikipedia, nowhere on ChatGPT. She was pro-abortion. She was against abortion. See, that's what I'm trying to say. I try to save you. See, people going to too many conspiracy theories. Yeah. No. You heard. No. You heard me clear. You can't listen. No, listen to my chart. You can't Google nowhere on this planet. And okay, no, listen to my chart. Just debunk it. I'm saying there's nowhere on this planet that says that Margaret Sanger was pro-abortion. She was pro-contraceptives. She was pro-birth control, my guy. She was not pro-abortion.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so now share your screen and show me. No more talking. I try to stop you going this way. Share your screen and show me otherwise. No more talking now.
Hold on.
Okay, I try to save you the time.
Hold on, you ain't gotta save.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
So then source up though. I want to read it. I don't want no more talking. Read it.
I can be corrected. Hold on.
Okay.
You're not talking to somebody who is against being corrected.
Okay. So go ahead. I'm listening.
Hold on. So let's establish that. Let's establish that. I didn't say I couldn't be corrected, so I never even approached it from that particular angle. Okay. All right.
But I was trying to say like this is my shit. Like my channel before, this is all I talked about was pro-life, pro-choice. Like this is my shit. Like I know all about the Negro Project. I know all about Margaret Sanger's with her connections with the
Yeah, I know how it go. I don't even want to play the rest of that, man. It is what it is, man. It's a great discussion, though, yo. We see how it go, though. When clowns step up to get beat down, yo, you just go ahead and break them down, yo. It is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Hit that Cash App going out the door, man. Support the stores, man. We going in, yo. Man, go over there. At this point, Raw Born should be bludgeoning Ron Pseudo right about now. I might go jump on that channel. Yeah. Man, I appreciate all the support, man. Like and share the channel, man. Spread some love, man, with some real information, man. Man, this was a special edition right here, yo. That's how we do it, man. When we catch them, yo, when we pop up on them, yo, we go ahead and finish them off, man, because that's exactly what it is, man. Look, man. Man, look, I'm your host, man. Bobby Banger, man. Appreciate y'all diving in the spot, yo. It is what it is, yo. We ain't playing with these dudes, man. They ain't up for the conversation, yo. They want to make it hard, define every word, dive out, don't let you do. They want to do all that, man, and can't answer simple questions, man. You will never find me doing that. If I don't know something, I'm gonna say I don't know it. You will never not see me correct the pseudo in real time. They be 80 blind, crippled, crazy. Man, come on, man. Man, please. Boy, I try to tell you, boy. Man, big up to all the important people that came through, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
No lies, no kings. Bobby Banger.
I'm your host, Bobby Banger. And with that, we out.